You ain't see that. Hold
Because what Lauren is doing is so much more animated than what you're doing. Like, kind of forces you to pay attention to that.
That was a. But look at it. Look at it. Watch your right hand. Watch your right hand. Boop.
Boop. You stuck him.
You get
Nice little stick.
boop. You get what I'm saying? Like,
But you supposed to do that, nigga.
but nigga, it was a lot of that. Like, nigga, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I wouldn't say that.
It was enough of that.
It wasn't. There's even in the video. There's 3 clear times.
Let's get into it.
But let's be honest.
Let's get into it.
We can't. It's already on. We are being honest.
But let's be honest. There, like we said, this was the later rounds. All
These
of
were
these,
the later rounds.
all of these was the later rounds.
Yeah, all these were the later
Because
rounds.
I had the fact that I had on my shin guards means that.
But the later rounds are when you started to catch me, though. That's what I'm saying. Because at the beginning, we were the later rounds is when you caught me a few times. So we caught the catching in the later rounds.
Well, it was.
We caught that.
It was a couple catches. For the first round, you know, that was just nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit did start, you know, gearing
wait,
up.
hold on. What you mean the first round was just nothing? Y'all was just dancing around, filling each other out?
Well, one, I knew that he hadn't sparred in a minute, so I wasn't even gonna like, why would I do that?
It wasn't.
You
It
get
was
what I'm
just.
saying?
It was just a. It was just a touch up.
And then
You ain't want to bully him.
not that, but it was just like,
I don't even try to
you're
play
not
that.
gonna
Don't
like-
even try to play that. Yeah,
But you
don't try.
see, you see,
Yeah, don't
I'm
try
not the
to play
guy.
that.
I'm trying to see what's
I'm not
here.
the
I'm
bad
just trying to
guy.
see what's
Don't
here.
try to play
But
that.
I'm just
Yeah.
picking in
I mean,
pride.
you
But
can, you can pick in pride.
I wasn't
but
trying to- I
it
wasn't-
ain't- It ain't. I think he would be of the mind to respect me enough to say ain't no bullying going on.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
either side, like
Hey,
it's
you
on either
concur.
side there will be no bully going on.
you concur that.
Bullying implies that one side is defenseless. So yes, no bullying at all. But it wouldn't. It
Lauren?
wouldn't be like it.
That was kind
It
of some
would be
bullshit
in my
right there. What you
favor.
just
It
said.
would be in my-
That's kind of what like
Because it
you
would-
got to read under the lines. Like
Yeah.
he phrased
He's
it
trying
that
to
way.
say. He's trying to say that
Because
what he's
even-
trying to do is he's trying to
No.
say that like it's a.
I'm not trying to belittle you because I already gave him his credit. in person,
Right. But no.
But-
It's not. I didn't. I'm not
but-
saying that. I'm not saying that.
But just in case, you
Yeah,
know,
I'm
just
not
get-
saying that.
But what I'm saying is like,
I'm saying
in
the angle
terms of
he's
scoring,
in
it
terms
would
of-
have been.
If we actually scored it, I think it would have been completely even. Actually, if it was a scored match, there were. I caught you with some good shots. I did catch you with a few good shots, but I caught you with a lot more body shots as well.
All right.
I did.
Clap your
I did.
hands. We're
I
going to
did.
get into it. We're going to get right into it.
Am I tripping or not?
We got to intro the show. Clap your hands. Scared Lauren's dog.
Oh my
again.
God! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She doesn't have
Wait,
the same
Jay,
head movement
Jay,
that
you
Lauren
don't
does.
believe that?
Two of America's most wanted
You don't
here. 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 show is Tony Groove.
Jay Nobles.
And these niggas fought. So let's talk about it.
First
Wait,
of all,
what?
shout out to lovely ladies before we resort to violence.
Oh, now you want to fuck.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Thank you for liking. Thank you for clicking on the video. Do your due diligence. Share it. Do all that.
Yeah.
But regardless,
But who whooped whose ass?
nobody's ass got whooped.
Okay.
But Lauren, what? Whoa! What the fuck? What was
Hold on.
that?
No, I was.
What was
I-
that?
Let
I
me
saw
set the
your
scene.
face.
Let me set
My
the
face
scene.
was. My face was.
I saw.
before
What
when
was
he-
that?
I was agreeing with you.
This
Oh, okay.
past
Yeah, so I was agreeing
Saturday,
This past
Lauren
Saturday.
and Jay Nobles had a little sparring session.
This past, niggas was chilling. I hit Lauren up. I was like, yo, like, what you doing? You got the headgear. Let's go spar. He was
Yeah.
like, yo, you hit me at the perfect time. I'm like, beautiful. The stars aligned.
Wait,
right?
why was it the perfect
So,
time? You was just in
I
the
just
mood.
got off of
Nigga
work.
just
Oh,
got
to
off
whoop
of
a
work.
nigga
I literally
ass?
was on my ride home home from work.
Okay. All right.
So we met up at the place. We get there. It's cool. You know what I mean? Like we both just like, just warming up
Yeah,
mentally.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
like just thinking about what niggas gonna do.
Just some warriors in the park.
We hit the field, round one. It was whatever. Round one is round one, like we said. We just warming up. Like I said, I knew Lauren hadn't sparred in a long time.
True.
So I wasn't even really gonna throw any punches. I'm just like, all right, straight footwork.
You just
Let's get-
allowing him to get his timing and his rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But me too. You get what I'm saying? But especially because I knew he hadn't sparred in a minute, and I know
Wait, so
what
you're
it's.
saying Lauren needed it more than you?
I know what it's. I'm not saying.
Why are you saying that?
I'm not saying.
Because
he
I'm gonna be honest, Lauren, you don't look as rusty as it's being portrayed right now
No.
in the videos.
No, he's not rusty.
Lauren is not easy to hit.
To you,
No,
There
Lauren
are-
from your
is
eyes.
not.
From whose eyes are you talking about?
Wait, Jay. There
Okay.
are truthfully.
Okay.
There's a lot of moments in which you just like you saying how those hair moments where he thought I hit you, but you was like, oh, he didn't hit me there.
Yeah, but you gotta really zoom in.
Yeah, I'm telling you that it's the same thing.
No,
there were so many times where I did this, where I leaned back, I looked, I saw your glove, my eyes open, I saw your glove stop right here.
Like the,
you know what I'm saying?
like the equalizer, right? It was in slow motion.
I know when that's happened, but at the same time, there was a lot of times. I even said it when we were sparring. I was like, "Ooh, you fucked up." Like I could have.
And
Lauren,
right
you
after
better fix it.
Listen,
Look at your feet.
And listen, hold
you
on,
better
hold on.
fix it.
You're doing good, but you could do a little better.
Like, I paused. I put my hands up. I was like, "Whoa, Lauren, you got to fix that shit." I almost killed you for no reason.
No. Don't even try to play them like that.
I almost shot my buddy.
Don't even try to play like that. That's cat. Because right
That
after,
was almost a voluntary manslaughter.
Listen. Right after he sat down and chopped. No, right after we sat down and we talked about it, I was like, wait. I was like, bro. When you brought that up at the end, I was like, yo, there was a lot of times where your face was like this, and I was like, oh, I could have caught him, but I told him, I said, what I say to him, I said, damn, I could have caught him, but now I just got to make sure that I'm prepared to when I see it, because there was a million times where you made them same mistakes, and I was like, oh shit, he could have really got fucked up, and I talked about it. So it's the same concept. But what I did say is it was like right now I think you're more prepared to capitalize on those moments than me. But I said that's what I said.
For sure.
That's what I said at the end.
Which is why he was allowed.
That's what he was trying to say that.
Which is why he was allowed to be so loose out there, because I noticed there wasn't a lot of guarding of the chin for you.
He was super loose, and that's why I was like,
but you gotta understand. You gotta understand. I was. Like Sean Strickland says, you gotta be relaxed, but not relaxed. Like all fucking like that's just my style. You get what I'm saying?
You've been saying that
that's
for about
just my
4
style.
weeks now.
That's just my style. And he did crack me. I'm not gonna act like he didn't.
After 3 rounds, I figured out how I had to play it, and I knew it was gonna be where I can only get in really because he's good at keeping his distance.
Yeah.
I can only bait him on his attack. So I'm playing the bait game where it's like I catch him off, like coming at me a little bit to where if I step in at the right time, I close the gap enough to where I know I'm gonna catch him.
But the thing is,
so you know what I'm saying?
But my
This sound
problem
like
is
trying to talk to a bitch at the club.
I'm telling you, man.
my problem is like
You gotta wait for the
this
right entry point.
This whole idea that it was even.
Make sure her friends on the
I'm
rim.
not saying that the shit was a landslide, but this whole idea that it could have been even, no, it was not even. At the end, at the end,
so.
when we sat down, I was like,
you
yeah.
said something. I didn't say that.
Lauren
You said.
always has a bench moment.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What was
I was
Lauren's
like,
bench moment?
I was like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah, you know, it was pretty good. I would say it's about.
All right, Pippa.
All right, yo, you be safe.
I'll be safe.
All right, Jerry. All right. It was about like I was like, yo, yeah. It was about 10-8. It was about 10-8. Me and Lauren was like, I feel you. I could agree to that.
I didn't say I could agree to that. I said
you
I
said
feel
you
you.
can attest.
No.
That sounds like you. Attest.
I didn't say that.
So
I didn't say that.
what did you feel about that assessment? Because you said
I just feel
him.
I feel what he's saying. Like,
But you
I
don't
feel him.
agree.
No, because I
Yeah.
feel like I still don't think it's that. If there was an edge up given on a card, it would probably be to him. But I would say because he was being the aggressor.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say that there was going to be something given because of points. I would say it's more like it's very even on what's actually happening. But because he's more of the aggressor, like trying to continue make it looks more that way, then you would get the win in that round. That's how they do in boxing.
So
though.
they falling
Because
for the propaganda.
Whoa.
No, that's what it- no, that's-
So
that's
he
how
just said
boxing
my-
is rated.
He
Narrative
said,
being
he
spun.
said
That's
my
how-
win is theatrical.
Nah, I'm not
You
saying
trying to
that.
say
I'm
my
not
shit
saying
is
that.
like
No, I'm saying that it was pretty much
Shakespearean,
even.
nigga.
It was pretty much even, but you brought the attack more on certain parts. And I started playing it that way like maybe 3 rounds in. Now, I did learn a few things, and we didn't talk about it all the way. I did learn a few things.
about what?
What are
So-
some lessons that Justin taught you?
Now, I'll tell you what I learned. So I learned that, for one, the way I had to, where I was baiting and like, you know, dipping, like even getting to a Philly shell and trying to like bait him to hit me as well, because doing those things and then dipping that and then trying to counter, those things are good. But I also realized that when I sit down and I plant and I just stand there, he kind of slows down on his attack as well. Because even though he's bringing, once he sees
start
that
to
I'm,
make him
when he
nervous,
sees
right?
that, when he sees that I'm not moving off this spot, he slows his advance a little bit, and I'm like, okay, cool. He respects what's going on.
He respecting the
And then,
estrogen in his body just start to
for
fill
sure.
up.
I ain't say all that, but you know what I'm saying?
And his chin looks very plush.
Because there were times I sat down on it and then he stopped, you know what I'm saying? And then pause. And then, you know what I'm saying? He stopped his advance and then I had to come in on my attack as well. Because there are times in the video, or in and out of the video, where I am pressing the attack. But it started sometimes where I had to like stop his advance to see what he would do if I, you know what I'm saying? And try to figure out what he's doing.
Now, real quick, if this was just like a mixed martial arts battle, you can lose.
That's the only other thing.
You can use all of your capabilities. Is it even a question?
Nah, he would if he was
In the
some
battle.
kicking. No. If it's some kicking shit and he's using that,
But
then
kicking and grappling, like if you was allowed to just go crazy, y'all
Oh, yeah.
both just
It'd be
going off.
different.
Yeah.
It'd
It's
be
just
different.
like, how
Yeah.
long do you think those rounds would last?
Well, if we're sparring, it would last, for all rounds. But like, he would have a hard time.
I mean,
for
but
sure.
when you grappling and shit, like you could tap out. Like that
Well,
comes into play eventually.
I mean, yeah, I
that's
probably
true.
wouldn't tap him out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't do that. But
you gonna take it easy.
I'll take it easy because I respect Lauren.
Yeah.
I respect his game.
Okay.
Lauren is a good fighter, but the fact there were so many times where I was like, I saved you. Like I could have really got like some real work in, but I was like, I chilled. And that happened
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
times.
there's
where
one.
I
There's one
didn't-
specific I know that did happen once.
that you saw. But there was a
No,
lot of
no, no,
times
there
that
was-
I saw
there
where
was-
I was like,
No,
his feet off
no,
balance.
No, there were times I was off balance, but even in those off balance moments, you weren't in a position to capitalize. There was only one time you were in a position to capitalize. There are things you saw, but there's only
reason-
one true moment you were in a
But you
moment
wasn't
to like
prepared
fully
for the
capitalize.
reaction.
The reason I didn't capitalize is because I chose not to.
But I'm telling you that
the only reason it didn't happen is because I made the decision that
No, listen though. What I'm saying is there was only one moment like that in the whole thing. There was only one moment in which there was real like moment where you're in range to capitalize right now without me actually reacting and getting out of the way of it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Even though you may have seen moments where I'm off a little bit here, you were not going to be able to hit me because even throughout the time, there were other moments like that where you did try to capitalize and you couldn't in those moments. It'd have been the same effect.
You
It's
were
not easy to hit. I'm telling you, I'm not as defenseless as I may look in those moments. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't hit me in those moments to begin with. There were other ones where you tried to capitalize. There was one
Niggas
though.
say-
I will say there was one moment where I was like, this is probably, it was like the top of the half, like the start of the second half type of shit.
Okay.
Where
where what like we was just like kind of trading,
Y'all just
going
came
back,
back
and forth.
from the locker
well, there was a couple
rooms.
times we could trade and go back and forth, but there was like one time I think started the second half where I slipped all the way,
Okay.
and I was like, damn, that could have been lights
That
out.
could've
But
been
what's some more?
Yeah.
What's some more stuff like you learned? Because I learned some things too. I do got to keep my hands up a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah,
I got to keep my posture
A
a
lot
little
of
bit
bit
better.
more. A lot of bit more.
Not really.
You got
but
away with it because of his reach.
Not. But
but
you got to
I could
understand.
actually still.
You
yeah.
can still get there, but
Yeah, I
it's just
still get
like,
there.
But
I
he
still
can
get there.
still get there. But nigga, head movement out. You saw me, nigga. I was.
I got. Did you? I got video. You see the video of the head movement on my shit? Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
I
both had it.
We both had
it.
the head
We
movement.
both had. it. Granted, there was a lot of.
Pat
And this,
yourselves
is,
on the backs, nigga.
and this is the difference, right?
Okay.
This is the difference. Like, I'm
How does it
speaking,
feel right now?
I'm
How does it feel
speaking-
right now?
Wait,
Because
we're
I
gonna
go through
get
this all
We're
the
gonna
time.
get to that. We're
All
gonna
right,
get
go
there.
ahead.
But
I go through
how
this
I
every
feel-
episode, damn near.
like, you gotta understand, I'm thinking from a kickboxing mindset. So like
A
when
real
he
warrior.
when he thinks he's not vulnerable, he is.
No, well,
because
for
it's like
some-
because he's in that range where it's like just
We gonna have
because
to make that into like a movie
just
trailer.
because my hands can't reach you, nigga, I have feet.
Listen, I'm not talking about turning a boxing spar session into a street fight where kicks come and play. I'm talking about
Don't
what we
disrespect
actually,
the sport
I'm not.
of
I'm not.
kickboxing, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm saying that we were talking about straight hands. So to capitalize in what you're saying in the moments where I may
But
have
I
done
could've.
stuff, you would have had to do it with your hands.
I still
And
could
you
have
could not-
capitalized with the
In that
hands.
one moment. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The
And there
one
was one,
moment-
and I'll admit that. In that one moment, you had a moment you could have capitalized
Maybe
with
maybe to
hands.
capitalize
The rest
on-
of them,
maybe to-
nah, not the way you talking.
Maybe
Not the way you talking.
maybe a jab to the face.
Not the
but
way you
there was
talking.
plenty of times where I could have
And
body, body.
and there's a million times, like I said, and we talked about at the
And-
end where you did some shit where it's like when you're doing your like you're just kind of seeing what I'm doing, you're doing that to the point where there's a couple times you swing to your right a little bit and you stop and you right here and you just like this, and I'm like,
I did that.
You did
I
that so many times.
I did that. You
So
want to know
many
why?
times.
This is gonna sound a little disrespectful. I did that because
He puckered up
I
at your
trust.
fist.
I trust my reaction. Damn.
You trust your reaction time better than- yeah.
My reaction time.
better. It's
Like
not
my reaction
disrespectful.
time is better
That's
than
not
your
re-
fucking.
That's not disrespectful.
Leg strength. Your leg.
That's,
your bounce.
that's
you
not
feel
that's
me?
not that's not disrespectful.
So when I'm
to say
like
that.
this, I'm really not
You can say it
vulnerable.
disrespectfully.
I'm not really vulnerable per se because
You are.
I'm per se.
You.
Per se. Per se.
To the novice.
To the novice. But to the intellectual.
untrained
But to the
eye.
intellectual, right?
I'm talking about
When
the same thing. Like when you're doing that and your hands down
No,
in
no,
that way,
okay.
this
So when
jab. Go ahead, continue.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when I was like,
There's a few of them. It's not even just. It's a lot.
They were all the same because I'm trying to set you up.
I know.
threw an overextended 2. I'm like this. I'm kind of just waiting.
A low too. Low.
I'm kind of just waiting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my hand is the tracker. My foot is like in the ground. My front foot.
Right.
So
Yeah.
in case I need to just back up, I'm able to do that.
I know.
With the fist and possibly come back.
Yeah.
It's all a part of the game.
But I see all that as well. You might not even. Did you notice the amount of times where I'm looking at your feet and I'm trying to put my feet on the outside of your feet?
Yeah, I
Did you see
noticed
me
that.
doing
I
that?
noticed that.
So you know that I pay attention to that shit too. So I know what you're talking about, and I'm trying to tell you, if you can hear me speak and respect the knowledge base on what I'm coming from, then you should know. You should know that I see the
He just
same
told
shit
me
you're
to
seeing.
respect it. And it's trying to,
I'm just telling you. I'm
Sit
telling you.
your po ass down,
I'm
nigga.
saying no. He said I'm coming from the mind of an intellectual. I'm saying I'm refuting.
I'm not saying
but no,
you're-
I'm not. I'm coming back with the same intellectual level of knowledge. So I'm saying the things you saw on my side, I saw on your side. So when I say that those were there,
But-
I say the one thing you have above me for sure and that's fair and that's supposed to be that way because you have been sparring is you would have been able to. You're I guess more prepared to capitalize in those moments. But I see them. And there's a bunch of times where it's just like, oh, damn, I see that he's doing that. Okay, now I need to bang. And I wasn't as prepared for capitalizing in those moments on my side, but I still did. Just not a lot.
So all in all, who would you like?
I
How
still
do you
think
even?
overall, I think it was, I still feel like it was kind of even. Especially when I look back at the footage.
Tony, if y'all had to choose a bodyguard to like protect you, like, but in a world,
Okay.
but wait,
Everybody here?
But in a world where like
chill
everybody,
out.
Jeff, everybody, but in a world where like there's no guns, it's just straight hands, it's just straight footwork and like head movement and
No
shit.
guns.
Who would you, to make it fair? Who would you choose, me or Lauren?
Now, okay, it depends on what.
Who would you choose?
It depends on what. Oh, between y'all two, between everybody.
Between everybody.
All right, like you said, no guns. Like I would choose AJ just because aesthetically, like he's about business. Like he looked like he hold the fort down.
Okay.
Legal carry.
Okay.
Good aim, and he could probably box with you if it came to that. Now, if I wanted, you remember on the Boondocks, the nigga, the Jim Kelly nigga. Granddad hired the kung fu nigga
Yeah,
because
Bobby
he was about
Brown
to get
or
his
something.
ass whooped by
Yeah.
the other nigga. If I want a nigga like that, I'm gonna go with you.
Okay, exactly.
Kung fu master.
Exactly.
You could blow your hair out.
Exactly.
But that.
But I'm not gonna end up
that's
like
part
him.
of your uniform.
I'm not gonna end up like
you.
him.
My security guard, and you had to pick your hair for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not playing about that shit.
I'm also gonna need an expensive ass toilet, nigga. My ass is gonna be spotless, nigga.
You gotta watch.
But overall, like me or Lauren.
You.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
I would say
AJ,
you.
AJ.
I mean, bodyguard you just because it's
Yeah, for sure. It makes more sense.
Yeah, you're a larger
You need
figure.
somebody to be able to see things coming
wait,
from a distance.
there's a- there's
That
Mike-
makes- you need a person to be able to see things coming from a distance.
There
It's
are
actually
the
smarter
Mike
for that.
Tysons in the world.
No,
Yeah,
they
yeah, for
exist.
sure.
They exist, but even if we didn't know your individual fighting skills,
Right.
just based off size,
Right.
it's like I feel
That's what you're
safer
gonna see.
with the
yeah.
bigger option.
You're always gonna feel that way.
Pause.
Yeah, that was a
Jesus
little.
Christ.
We need a
that
moment
was
of silence.
Yeah,
That was
goddamn.
because
That
you
was deep.
ad libbed it, but it's always gonna feel better.
But
when it's
now,
bigger.
Lauren, now that we've discussed us, we think we've gotten through it. Not even.
mean, I think
we're
so.
still on the even shit.
From watching the tape, that made me feel more that way as well. After watching the tape.
Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
get through that eventually.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
let's talk about Tony. Like,
But
where do you
wait,
think?
wait.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Where'd
wait,
you better go?
so you think it was far from even?
Like I said, not far.
This is actually, I'm surprised.
Not far.
I'm
but
surprised.
10-8 or 10-9.
surprised.
I had something above you for sure. I had a point.
You had poise. You had poise above me. You
I
poise above
had,
me.
but in terms of scoring, I had a point.
I don't know because
Nah.
because if we're talking about in terms of just looking the eye test, I would give you it. I'd give you it. In terms of
No.
scoring, I'm not sure I would because of the body shots, and I remember clearly placing them a few times. You know what I'm saying?
I remember-
While actually,
First-
there's one of them is in the video. And you don't
first
even,
of all-
one of them's in the video. You don't even see where
First-
I actually dip. You can see the dip where your glove goes past my head, and I hit you with a body shot in that moment.
Yeah, but I also hit you in the body. I hit you with a lot of.
There's very few body shots. First off, because of just the stature difference. So you're not even able to. You know what I'm saying?
But it was few. But I still was managing. I was still getting out.
Bro, you hit me in
Yeah.
the body like twice.
But guys,
A few. That's a few.
guys,
I hit you in the body like
you guys
8
are
times.
both
So I'm saying,
warriors in your
I'm
own
saying
right.
I'm saying the eye test, I would give him the advantage. Yes.
Okay.
I would say on actual scorecard count, then if it was like a boxing ring, no. If it was like just a hood count where it's like only the face
Well,
matter.
hold on, Lauren.
That- 'cause that's
Lauren,
what
we
I'm saying.
know all
All
of
niggas
these.
fight.
If
Wait,
he
just
was
said four
scoring
different hoops
if
to jump
he
through.
was scoring, McGregor would have fucking beat Mayweather, nigga. I promise you.
No,
if
hell
he
no.
was scoring,
What you talking
McGregor
about?
would
If
have
he
beat
was scoring,
Mayweather.
Magic Johnson would have won against AIDS, or AIDS would have won against Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
No, but clear, effective hits matter too. So like how clear and
But-
how straightforward.
But you gotta understand, every time, right? Every time, let's be honest. Whoa, by the scruff, Lauren. God damn.
Yeah, that's how you need to do Justin next time.
Shit.
Get this nigga by his motherfucking twist.
He don't know how to handle in the clinch.
Pause.
Not really. But you,
What were you saying? What was you talking about?
what are you talking about?
I forgot.
I was talking about whooping each other's asses again.
Nah,
But
it
overall,
was,
like
there were. I was saying there has to be like clear, concise. Like the type of blows matter.
a lot of
the
my
type of blows matter.
A lot of my hits.
There's-
if not all.
You know the lightest the lightest hit you hit me with is the one that I actually love the most. It's like
But-
my favorite one.
But you gotta understand.
Like I was like no, like favorably placed. It was the one time
But-
that I specifically remember where I did something well and was countered, and I was like that was a really good move.
but
on his
but
part.
you gotta
yeah.
understand.
And
A
it
lot-
wasn't a big hit, but it was like I like that.
But you see,
Calculated,
But
right?
this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Good reads, good reactions.
We were sparring. I spar a lot, so I wasn't trying to hit him hard. I never punched you
it
hard.
was a jab. It was a jab. I wasn't
But-
trying to hit you hard either. We
But
never-
but still, all of my punches were well timed, well placed. Like I didn't have no like willy nilly fucking hit. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of my
had-
shit was just like.
Guys, you guys are both.
I know what he's saying. I know what
Lauren,
he's
let's
saying.
move
He's
on.
more poised.
Let's
I know.
see-
Wait. I like it. I know what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. He's more poised. But
He's been doing it for more.
Yeah.
He's been consistently training.
it's weird because looking back at it, I still feel like
You wasn't like, but
Yeah, I feel like
don't
it was
think-
kinda-
Hold on. I will say this. I didn't know what to expect from Lauren. I kind of knew what to expect from you because it's just
Not
like
really, though.
Not
Nah.
really, but I had it in my mind. It's like I know this nigga's training. I know the athletic gifts that he has. If he's putting this shit together, I can imagine what that could be for all intents and purposes. For Lauren, I had no idea what to expect. I know he used to do some shit back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know how frequent it was, and, with the stature and everything.
But-
so Lauren surprised me, honestly.
Exactly.
Honestly, but
Yeah.
like not saying that you was like sensational, but am I saying that I thought he was gonna be bad?
Nah, because
Not bad. I gotta process this now. I'm not saying that I thought you was gonna be bad,
It's not.
but I thought he would like just completely wash. I was expecting just to like I thought I was
Yeah.
gonna turn on that phone and see fucking Lauren in a nuggie.
yo, that's crazy.
I thought he was gonna big brother.
That's crazy. Dude.
But
Hit
your
this nigga
head
with a wet willy.
You're
That's
not,
crazy
I'll
to
say
even
it
think
again,
of, bro. That's
you're
funny.
not easy to hit.
That's funny,
Yeah.
bro.
Your movement was on point.
You don't even know what that means.
His
Speaking of him,
movement was
speaking
great.
of, speaking of him not knowing what that means,
Yeah.
Lauren, like,
What's up?
how do you think he's gonna test up when we all do the Olympics? Because
I'm
like
the
he's
biggest
never.
I don't know. I've never seen
Oh,
him
now
move,
he's the
so I
biggest
don't know.
mark.
I'm the
I-
biggest wild
I didn't know
card.
how either of y'all would because I've never seen y'all move. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had no idea how he would.
Just
He-
based on
I'm the most
Based on-
mysterious because nobody like
mysterious.
I could either be really bad or surprisingly
I think
good.
he's.
What do
I
you
think,
what
I
do
think
you
he's
mean by
going
mysterious?
I think
Gambit?
he's going. He has good footwork, but I don't think his footwork is meant for this type of thing yet. So I don't know.
I have the least amount of training. Well, I don't know how much training AJ has, but
I think he's
have-
going to do a lot of leaning back,
Okay.
a lot more of that, and
I'm gonna treat it
Yeah.
like a slap boxing.
that's what I'm
match
saying. Yeah, like I
to
see
where-
you going to do a lot of leaning back, and then trying to like move last minute off of that, and like potentially getting caught in those moments.
I'm
like that.
excited. I can't wait to see this shit.
Straight hooks and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't do straight hooks and shit. I understand. Like, I don't know fighting,
But you see, that's the
anywhere
thing.
to how y'all know it. But I know small bits and pieces. Small bits and pieces. Like,
like, when he
obviously,
says-
the jab is gonna be the most thrown
And you know
punch. I'm
what?
not gonna be throwing a bunch of right hands and fucking.
And you know what?
I don't even have the footwork for that shit.
Actually, I would give it to you.
To who? Him?
I would give it to him. Yeah, I would.
What just made you realize that?
The first rounds before we even started catching it on tape, he wasn't tagging me or nothing, but I was a lot more off myself, my own game. Like at the first like 4 rounds, I wasn't prepared for. So like even though he wasn't hitting me, it looked probably weird me trying to get away from it at the beginning.
And you gotta understand,
Yeah. So-
me doing this and not hitting him. The only difference between me hitting him is doing this. So it's like I'm just working. It's like
No, because
So why don't you
Now
hit?
it's a no.
no. I know what
Because
you're talking
it's
about.
not necessary.
I know what you're talking about, but that's still not hitting me because I'm still here too.
And the times
And
that you
the
was
times
talking
I'm
about,
still
and the
here.
times that you're talking about right now, where you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, well
I'm talking about beforehand, just the setup of the whole, like the feel of it, having punches thrown at me, like being able to
Yeah.
elude them, look at them. Like it took me about 5 rounds before
Yeah.
I started seeing things in slower motion again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was
Yeah.
like I started. Oh, like now I'm looking at his glove in my face and I know the distance. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, he ain't going.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? So like that part of it, I needed a little get back on. So he wasn't tagging me or nothing at the beginning because we weren't even. I would say that we started going a little bit harder toward the end,
yeah.
but he wasn't. But it was like at the beginning, I know I probably was off because I felt myself get better through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by that.
What's the biggest talent gap in between you fighting him and you playing 1v1 against me?
Wait, what?
Like,
Oh, I know. What? I know what you're saying.
like who's the
Probably the basketball on you.
it's a bigger gap. Like you closer
Yeah.
to being good at boxing as he is than you are to being as good at basketball as me.
I think I'm the same level of close on like quote unquote being able to be considered a winner in a game per se. You know what I'm saying? In one game. So I
Let him finish.
But I think overall your actual basketball game is better than mine.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like more above my level.
What he means is one game of basketball, 1 5-minute round. Which
No,
one?
he answered it
Which
right.
one are you beating? Like which
he-
one
nah,
are
nah,
you
You heard
beating?
what I said. You heard what I said, right?
You think you're beating me
No.
in a 1 round, 5-minute round?
I think that-
Over his
No.
game of 1-on-1 or
No.
21. Let's be
No.
honest, Lauren.
Nope.
You can whoop Tone. You can
No.
beat
I can
Tony.
beat Tone. Yeah, I can beat Tone.
You can beat
I
Tony.
know. I
No,
can't. That's what I'm saying.
no,
I'm talking
you can
about.
beat
I know that. I
That's
know
a-
that. I know that.
That's like
I know
an
that.
idea.
I know
That's a
that.
concept.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
but
saying.
it hasn't ever played out.
But I am
You can
saying.
beat
Wait.
Tony.
I am.
He has a better chance of beating you.
No.
No.
Y'all
Yes,
niggas not
he does.
listening.
No.
He has a way better chance of
He
beating
has,
you
let
in
me tell you
fighting.
why. Let me tell you
than
why.
he
Let me
has
tell
in
you
whipping
why.
me
He
in
has a-
basketball.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me
I'm
get it.
more of a master
Let
of
me
my
tell you.
craft,
Let me tell you
nigga.
why. Let me take a sip.
Yeah, take a sip. So what's in that cup, nigga?
Take a sip of
That's
thought.
probably about to dictate what's coming out.
So, first of all, the reason I'm saying Lauren can whoop you in basketball in a game of 1-on-1
Start over.
or any game of his choice,
No, it's not whoop. There's no whoop.
yeah.
Lauren, he couldn't whoop me.
he would win.
He could maybe. And I, don't even
win.
think that's possible.
I've been saying the whole time. I think I can win in both. That's what I'm trying to say.
But which would be easier?
No.
Which
Which
would be easier?
Which basketball?
Nah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know. It's
No.
basketball.
What I'm-
I don't know. It's
You
basketball.
haven't
What I'm
seen us
saying-
play 1-on-1.
What I'm saying.
You
Hold on.
haven't
Hold
seen
on.
it.
Hold on.
You
Well,
haven't seen it.
It's not. Look.
I can,
First
though.
off. First off.
I can imagine.
First off. I can beat you, Tone. Stop talking like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, stop talking like that.
You
What
might
I'm
be
trying to
able
say,
to, but it's never happened.
Stop like
No.
I just like
It's
how
never
far you took
happened.
it.
We
Whoa.
played multiple games.
Multiple games is not more than like at least
Get
50.
in on
So
this.
that's not even. Yo, talk to this nigga. Yo.
Okay, so to be fair, I kind of agree with Toad. I think Lauren's closer to beating you.
He's way closer to beating you.
in sparring than basketball.
It's
I
not
do.
even. It's not really close.
I
Justin.
almost beat Tone.
Almost.
Almost is you can beat Tone.
No.
So
That's what I said.
But
I
it
can beat
didn't
Tone.
happen.
Lauren,
It didn't
let
happen.
me tell you. Lauren has a better chance of beating you in basketball than he
This is
does.
crazy.
Just listen.
No,
but wait.
I don't want to
This
say
is
nothing.
crazy,
talking
yo.
now.
You
Let
talking
me
to
talk.
your G.
But let me talk.
Okay.
I'll let you talk.
Go ahead.
No, hold on. Look, let's stop this whole shit.
Yo,
niggas
wait,
are not.
Lauren,
Niggas,
Lauren,
no.
let him
First
get
off,
low.
no.
Hey, Lauren, you next.
Niggas is not
Lauren,
finna
you
argue
next.
over who thinks I'm the worst. Like, what the fuck, nigga? No.
That's exactly
That's
what's
not
happening.
this.
No,
that's
nigga.
not necessarily the conversation. It's just.
I'm trying to
How-
tell you though. That's like my perception still on both hands is I'm saying both of you can lose. Is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe, but he's more
Yes.
likely to
The
lose.
fact that I can say yes but I'm confident in the fact that you're better off at beating him in basketball.
No.
I'm telling you, you're better
No.
off at beating him in your horse, anything
No.
with basketball related. I'm telling you.
No.
Trust me.
It's not happening.
And I'm only saying that because I've seen you play basketball. I know what you can do, especially if you just get some warm-up shots in, you feel me?
No.
Because you've been doing that a little
No.
bit more.
And me
With the
and Lauren-
sparring,
and
with the
me-
sparring,
Oh, go ahead.
with the sparring.
it's over.
With the sparring.
Nigga.
It's
With a
lit-
shot clock. These niggas don't know what to do with a shot clock, nigga. Fuck out of here. Keep going though. Keep lying, nigga. Keep saying nonsense.
Says the nigga that over dribbles.
That's
we don't know
because
about
we don't
a
have
shot
a shot clock.
Oh, you're a product of your environment, huh?
Yeah.
I bet you are.
I play to the court that I'm on.
I bet you are.
We
Just
gotta,
fucking-
matter of fact, we gotta release some more of that footage of
Lauren.
basketball on the fucking.
I think
we
Tony-
do, but hold on, real quick, Lauren. It feels like a conversation that's dissing you, but this is
No.
really,
I know
this
it's
is
not.
really
I know what it
between
is.
us,
I know what it
because
is. I know what it is.
I'm
He's
guaranteed, without a shadow of a doubt, right? I'm a better basketball player than you are a fighter. I've mastered my craft to a more insane a degree than you have. It's not even close. Like, you haven't even put the same amount of time in.
That is true, but the disparity in which Lauren has fought, it equals out to the same thing because
Lauren.
that's how much practice it takes. If you take months off and not sparring, bruh, if you like anything coming towards your face, you're gonna be jittery. So it's like the process of keeping up your skills in basketball is easier than fighting. So that's
Not
what I'm
necessarily.
saying.
They both. It's
Lauren
both a process. It's both a process.
If me and Lauren was like gloves right now, I'm beating him. But just because we had a good sparring session yesterday, just because he remembers that, his body don't really remember that. But same thing with a basketball. He could fuck around and like whoop your ass just picking up a basketball.
Look, put it this
It's
way.
different.
Put it this way, Justin. Y'all fighting. You're getting the edge, but it's still close. And you got to think about this, right? You've been training consistently for months. Lauren just waltzed up in that bitch. If I was training consistently first of all, I'm watching Lauren in basketball with no training, without me like warming up and like training for months on end, trying to get better at this shit. If I did that, it wouldn't even be close. Nobody in this motherfucking 12-mile radius is seeing me. It's not happening. I swear to God.
12-mile radius.
If I was training for as long as you've been in MMA for basketball right now, given my fucking history, nigga, I might have to change occupations.
But you've been playing.
I might have to consider
you gotta
pro
understand.
bags overseas.
But you
nigga.
gotta understand.
I might have
you
to learn
wanted-
Lithuanian.
But
nigga.
you gotta understand. You've been playing basketball for forever.
That's my point.
My whole point is that basketball is an easier sport to pick up
That's
than
subjective.
fighting.
That's
It's not
subjective.
subjective.
That's
It's not
subjective.
subjective.
It's subjective.
That's what I mean
Subjective.
by if me and Lauren was like, let's just go pick up the gloves, 5-minute round right now. It's not gonna be the same. But
5-minute round, I wouldn't do that anyway.
But
Yeah,
because it wouldn't like
2-minute rounds.
you see, like I could do a 5-minute round though, but
Yeah.
that's just not where he's at right now.
Yeah, I'm not
But
having a
he
5-minute
could
round.
play. He could fuck around and play a 15, 20-minute basketball game
And lose it.
And everybody, well,
Well, I wouldn't be able to win a 5-minute round for stamina reasons, but I could win a 2-minute round.
in
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, nigga, even if you was like, yo, play 5 minutes of basketball, no score, just whoever at the end of 5 minutes has the most points, I'm winning. I'd probably win faster that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm quiet. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that with
Right,
fighting.
right,
I'm just saying. I'm just
Because
saying.
you can't say that. That's the point.
No. I'm just.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I'm just
What'd you
saying.
say?
He said niggas can get on run.
You can jump ahead so quickly, so short.
You can do a
And the
yeah.
other person can catch up all of a sudden.
There's.
That's what he's saying.
That can't happen. That can't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
What player was
For
that?
sure.
What player was that picked up a basketball at 17?
There's a
and
lot
just
of them,
like
tall niggas.
He was
Bruh,
a center.
probably
That
Yeah,
doesn't
tall
count.
niggas. Yeah, it's a
It
few
was
don't know.
Joel
niggas that did that.
Embiid, nigga.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was probably most of them niggas.
Joel, if you're
There's a few
7
of them.
feet tall, it's
There's a few of
easier to learn basketball because you don't have to do as much on the basketball court. Be big, grab the ball, put the ball in the hoop, dunk it. You don't have to learn how to dribble and all that shit.
They're not as
It's
skilled.
a completely different game.
Yeah. They're not a
Same
skill.
game,
Shaq
nigga.
didn't even fucking work out, nigga. And he still dominated. It didn't matter. He was just big.
First
If
of
you
all,
big, it don't matter.
He said he didn't work out, but he was definitely he was punching weights for sure.
No, he wasn't.
For sure.
Nigga, if you saw the difference between Orlando to the Lakers to the Heat, the nigga just ballooned up. Like
he did.
it's fucking insane how big he got. He was Orlando, he was lean, he was tall,
Yeah.
like that shit was crazy. And then Lakers, he was fat, but he was still optimal.
He
Then
wasn't
Miami,
fat.
he was fat, nigga. He was
Miami.
obese.
Celtics was like, yeah.
Those were like that happened consecutively. That was right at each other. He spent a couple years at each of those organizations, but still,
Cleveland and shit.
it was chronological.
Nigga played with Cleveland.
I forgot what the point of bringing that up was.
The point was,
but I definitely mastered my craft more than you. And how long we been talking about this shit?
A long time, but yeah, I'll still give him. I'll give him the piece, the edge over the sparring session if we're gonna like put it there. Thinking back on it, I'm gonna give him the edge on that. But I don't think it's a 10-8 or nothing like that. It was much closer than that because there are times.
right?
Long story short, there's times I know especially from the way you're speaking, where you thought you connected and you didn't. And there are times for certain.
Do you think he's capable of like setting
And
up?
I'm not talking about those times that we mentioned. I'm talking about times in which, because the way you're speaking, you're making it seem like
it's not a big disparity.
Do you
Yeah.
think he's capable of like just completely outscoring you 10-0?
no.
Do you think I'm capable of completely outscoring you in basketball?
That's possible in basketball. It's easier to do that in basketball.
Okay, I'll give you that. It's easier to do that.
Yeah. It's
Why
easier
is
to
it
do that in basketball.
easier?
It's easier to do that
Why
in
is it
basketball.
easier? Because it's an easier sport.
It
It's
is an easier
child's
sport.
play.
It's an easier
We're
sport.
talking
depends.
about fighting laws.
It depends.
I don't know why I let this conversation go for that long.
It truly
It
is an easier
depends.
sport. It's an
This
easier
is
sport.
really
Yeah.
child's play. Like the fact that
depends.
he made that comparison
It
depends.
shows me we need to get him in a fucking
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah.
It depends.
But
It
all in all,
depends.
let's.
I don't
man,
know, nigga.
We've been
You
talking
think
about.
Francis Ngannou could have become an elite basketball player?
It's a different skill set, but it's just it.
No basketball player could ever be
First of all,
a boxer or
you
MMA
can't
fighter ever.
You can't diminish. Wait, what? Say it
Ever.
again.
No basketball player could ever go into MMA or fucking boxing.
That's not even the point I'm making. I don't. Obviously not. They haven't been fighting.
Well, Francis
But
couldn't be a basketball player.
You can't discredit any skill, any work ethic that it take to get elite at something.
Yeah, at anything. That's
anything.
true.
He
nigga.
lost the
At
point.
anything.
What does that
anything,
even
nigga.
mean? What point does that even
To
mean?
be an elite fighter is hard. To be an elite basketball player is hard.
Be elite at anything.
To be elite at anything is hard. You're
Yeah.
disregarding that shit.
What? Like, there's probably an elite arm wrestler, and like, are we giving them the same amount of respect for elite arm wrestling?
If it takes care of what the fuck. you gotta
Personally,
do,
me, I think it's a dumber sport. But I wouldn't
No,
disrespect them
it's
niggas.
elite. It's elite. You're,
Fuck it.
you're training your muscles and your reflex.
You
Oh,
couldn't
now
beat
it's
him.
fucking.
You
Now it's
couldn't beat
fucking.
him.
Now it's fucking.
Who in here could be an elite arm wrestler?
Nobody.
Nobody. Why? Because you niggas ain't elite. Nigga, you niggas ain't put in the time that it take to get there.
All this is saying, all we said for the last 30, 40 minutes is that we're going to get Tony in the gym. We're going to show y'all some footage. We're actually, our next sparring session, we might have to bring a tripod just to like.
Yeah, that's what I said. We should do
Yeah,
that.
we're going to
We should do
be,
that. We should do
and
that.
you're going to have to pop out. But
Yeah, I'm
regardless,
being
man, we've been.
AJ, you got to pop out too. You have any training? You have any fighting background? Just bullshit. Yeah.
He's asking you because he wants to feel comfortable about his fucking.
I don't want to feel comfortable. I just want to know, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna surprise a lot of niggas. I'm being honest with you. You might go off, nigga.
Okay, there we go.
But
But
I
all
feel
in
like I'm
all,
gonna be an underdog of this.
yep, yeah. And you're right. You're actually going to be the wild card. You're going to be the most dangerous.
I'm gonna
'cause
be
you
the
don't know,
wild card.
I'm going to be scared of you because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Literally.
But as always,
Yeah.
you know, if you haven't
Feels
already,
good to
like
say
we
that
said,
right. Feels good to be better.
as always, you see.
Nigga
I
thinks
see.
he's a
I see.
master at his craft,
I see.
nigga.
You see.
Thinks
But
he's a master at his craft.
like we said, like if you haven't, we kind of just jumped in this shit. But Patreon is $5. Don't forget, we're kind of poor. But yeah, man, I got some politics in the news. I mean, in the notes. Have y'all heard about this nigga named George Santos?
Yeah.
You probably heard his name ring a bell or whatever. So he got completely expelled from the House of Representatives, and the reasonings is crazy. So one, he's a pathological liar, right? Like the nigga lies about like the most craziest shit. Like he lied about being Jewish, which is crazy.
A lot of people do that.
It's
That's a power
probably
move.
not. Nah.
That's a power move. For sure. In the industry, especially in Hollywood and
Lying about-
entertainment, it's some niggas just skating by, putting on a yarmulke.
They just got the nose, but they don't got
Just
the
to get-
hard.
just to get the appeal, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah.
yeah. But all in all, you mind if which ones do I got on notes? There's also a video of this nigga. But
Okay, tenfold.
he's been in the news for like years because it's like he's kind of just been getting away for being a fucking criminal and a crook. He spent like I don't want to say a number, but let's just be funny, like $100,000 of campaign money on fucking Botox.
I thought you were about to say on pussy.
Nigga,
What's a better investment?
he spent $400,000 on OnlyFans.
Jesus Christ.
He was buying Botox and pussy.
$400,000 on. So he wasn't even buying pussy. He was renting it.
And this is taxpayer money, nigga.
Yeah.
But I've seen, like, I watched.
Now this makes perfect sense though. This has to be where the money's going.
And, you know, he's a New York representative and shit. So, you know, it kind of looks bad on New York. You know, what the fuck y'all got going on
But
over
it
there.
does look good on the part of them OnlyFans bitches. Like, Is that?
But you want to know what's crazy?
That's a flex, right? Like you got a verified audience member in your audience.
It's sad.
You got a blue check, nigga.
It's a lot of-
socially.
It's weird, right? Because it's not counted as philanthropy, right? It's not. It's not one of those ideas like, all right, because paying for pussy is like, all right, like nigga, you need to get the fuck up out of here. Like you can't be spending campaign money on fucking pussy because you're getting something really. You know what I mean? Like what is the girl getting?
Money.
But if you're giving $100 to a woman who needs it, you know what I mean? She's playing with her pussy on the floor, not even the mattress.
But she's
so
doing-
it's like the bitch don't even got a bed for real. You get what I'm saying?
But the pussy is being played with regardless.
But it's the habitat that she's in when she's fiddling that fucking.
I mean, but she's still a whore. Like just because you a whore in your living room doesn't make you less of a whore.
But
You could be a whore in the backseat of a car. You could be a whore in the dressing room at Gap.
But it's just the idea. One, he spent a lot of money on OnlyFans, so I get it, and it was campaign money. But it's just the idea that, like, you know, it's not. I get it should be frowned upon, but like, you know, he's helping a lot of women.
Yeah, but he's helping himself more importantly because if he's not busting no nuts, they ain't getting no subscriptions. So this is a service that's being given out to them. They're working for this dollar, nigga. It's not the strangest thing, but it's still some change being made.
And they do like custom made videos.
Bro, like, there's no telling what they was doing for this nigga. He's in a position of power. These niggas always tend to have some type of kink or fetish. This is completely abnormal.
When I was like managing, you know, like yams and shit, you know what I mean? It was like this one day, so I'm chilling, right? She called me. It was like, yeah, it's just like a lot of just weird messages in my Snapchat and shit. I'm like, oh, word? She's like, what type of messages shit, right? It was like just a bunch of tricks saying like the most like deranged shit. Like, you know, like put your electric toothbrush in it, like, and you know, just in it, not pussy, mouth, or asshole. Like he just said in it, like just very vague. You know what I'm saying?
Like it was just a choose your own adventure story.
He was probably a fucking future politician, which is why I bring this up, which makes me kind of like damn, it's fucking crazy. Like they're deranged.
Ooh, so you don't even know how much power you had at your hands, nigga. You could have got
I could have been.
What's that word? Legislation.
I could have been the puppet master to the puppet master.
Like you really could have been the Illuminati of Raleigh.
Well,
they know where we live.
Yeah, okay, I'm not saying. But
Raleigh's a big place. It's a north, a south,
east. Yeah. But nah, man, I fucking this video, right? It kind of shows like his personality. Like, so basically, this white dude, I don't know his name, some senator. He's talking shit about George Santos. He's like, this George Santos is a crook. He's a criminal. This nigga has lip fillers. Get him the fuck out of here. And then George Santos says this shit. You can play the video.
You, sir, are a crook. I know I should direct my comments to the chair. I yield back.
My colleague wants to come up here, call me a crook. Same colleague who's accused of being a woman beater. Are we really going to ignore the facts that we all have passed and we all have the media coming out against us on a daily basis? I can go and read about all my colleagues. I'm not going to stand here to smear them. I'm not going to stand here and use the time I have to say ill things about my colleagues. I refuse to stoop to that level.
Well, also sneaking in the blow. That was slick
Master
right
class,
there.
but this is the type of nigga.
He was like, I pay bitches, you hit them.
Yeah.
Who's some detriment to the community?
It's a complete difference in game, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
You get what I'm saying?
Am I tripping, or is politics reality TV now? Is that what I just watched?
It's been that way since Trump.
Is that what I just watched, nigga?
Maybe Obama.
Nigga, since before you flew over here, nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact. Jesus.
Oh, that was a bad joke. That was all right.
What you mean?
It wasn't hilarious, but it wasn't offensive.
Yeah, it wasn't offensive.
You flew over here.
Shout
out to all the immigrants that's watching this.
Swam over here.
Negative.
Now that's offensive.
That's offensive.
Yeah, that's how you Jamaica's too far.
That's how you do it. Yeah,
that's how you do that, nigga.
Yeah.
See, it was calculated. I knew he wasn't a Mexican.
Yeah.
He's a white Jamaican.
Yeah.
So he has to have that guilt anyway. Fuck it. But what is this George Santos cheat sheet?
So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like he's lied so much. Like people have gone out their way to make a lie sheet for this nigga.
He lied about his mother being a victim of 9/11 attacks despite living in Brazil. This nigga wasn't even in the country when it happened.
Nigga, he lied about his grandparents surviving the Holocaust. Like how you lie about something? He lied about getting his master's at NYU.
Where he get it at? Or does he even have it?
Nigga, I don't know. And you wanna know what's crazy?
I wonder what's the biggest
How
lie.
the fuck Did
got a lot of
anybody
indictments.
think of like George Santos of being a Jew? Santos, nigga, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely
Are you serious?
Brazilian.
No, that's a
That
fact.
shit rhyme with
also
Santos, nigga.
and he don't really have like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah, he don't look Jewish at all. But scroll down a little bit. This nigga, where is that at? That shit was kind of crazy right there. What did that say?
Of course, the casual money laundering, which is cool.
This nigga stole money from a disabled vet whose dog was dying.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
crazy.
Yo, he stole
Why is that so specific?
money from a dog doctor
Yeah.
that was in a wheelchair
Yeah.
whose dog was dying, nigga.
Yeah.
He gave that motherfucker the worst day of his life, or probably the worst last 2 months.
Nigga, he's accused of writing bad checks to purchase puppies
Then selling the puppies.
and then selling the puppies. This nigga,
That's a hustler, man.
he's a bro.
He probably got 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 on his resume.
Yeah.
God
That sound
knows
like
what
it.
he's
Yeah.
where he's keeping those puppies.
He the type of nigga that use his hands to get ice.
Nigga was a drag queen in Brazil. I don't know. I mean,
Whoa, why didn't they put that at the top?
I guess it's
What the
Yo,
fuck?
Save
no,
the best
that's a
for
fact,
last.
bro. Because they showed that. They have images of that.
there
Actually.
was a video,
There's videos of him in a parade.
but there was a video of him talking
think.
about it. Because I watched a compilation of this nigga. Because it's like, yo, he's like
This is that nigga.
He's
Okay.
like the Joe Budden of politics. You get what I'm saying? In terms of mentality, in terms of like
what do you mean by
polarizing
that?
type
like you
shit.
just watch this nigga. It's like during the Angel Dust era. If that makes any sense.
So
the nigga's just
loving hip hop Joe Budden.
loving hip hop Joe
Not
Budden.
reform podcast.
Which I watched a whole highlight tape of Joe Budden. This nigga is like
that
a
happens
legend.
every now
He's a
and then.
legend.
It's
Yeah.
great. We might have
He's a
reacted
legend.
to that.
Okay,
He's
I
a
wanna
legend in
see
my
that.
book. But we're gonna talk about that.
This
But
nigga lied about being in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's some shit that like
this
that's some
nigga,
shit a third grader lies about,
For
nigga.
sure. This nigga's just lying for anything.
this nigga lied about partying with Diddy.
This is pretty much, well, that's probably, anyway. This is like a, what do you call them? Pathological liars?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly
That's what this
that
is, right?
Yeah.
The nigga can't help himself. He doesn't know the truth.
Okay.
And he claimed he was a target of an assassination attempt.
How do you know
Shit,
a
Lauren can relate to that.
How the fuck you lie about acting?
What'd you say? I didn't even hear that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say you sound like Twister.
It's for the audience. They'll pick up on it.
You said reimburse himself, but yeah, he was just a shitty guy, and I just thought I should bring him up, man, because it's kind of like, yeah,
These are the people
I
that
feel like
shows-
this is all politicians to a certain degree. Like, you know, give or take a few of those lies.
give or take, like he said, like, bro, you talking about me, you beat women.
Do you think that this kind of opens up the floodgates? Because you notice how like it's kind of like hot potato. He went up, popped some shit about this nigga.
Yeah.
Then he went up, said some shit back about this nigga.
Yeah, it's always
What if that spills over? What if somebody else catches a stray? He was like, "Yeah, you was fucking Nancy Pelosi." Now Nancy Pelosi looking like, "Oh shit!" Like now I gotta tell what this nigga did.
Yeah. And that's, and I feel like that's the route that he didn't really want to go, because he even said it was like, well,
Santos.
yeah, Santos. He was like,
'Cause
you
you
know,
can't throw stones when you're in the glass.
you know,
home,
I
nigga.
could get up here and just talk about everybody and shit, but it does. I don't think it opens the doors, because people die mysteriously. You get what I'm saying? Like
I mean, that's probably gonna happen anyway.
all the time. You feel me?
It's
So
probably
it's
gonna
never
happen
going to just
anyway.
be like niggas just saying shit all the time.
That's true.
Politicians
That's
be
true.
dying like that amongst themselves. It's a lot of politics on politic crime.
You see, it depends. Yes, a lot have been poisoned. You know what I mean? Eating at a French restaurant and shit, like real, like,
Like who?
bro. I mean, I don't know any
You making shit up.
talk. Put politicians that have been killed,
Assassinated.
assassinated.
Talking about some
Lying.
poison,
Nigga talking about
nigga. What you mean,
You
nigga?
obviously know.
Nobody poisons nobody no more, nigga.
nigga. Yes, they do. Important people.
But real quick, it's crazy. I had a dream recently. I tried to poison a motherfucker and he just ended up getting sick.
Wait, what happened? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was waiting for him
Talking
to
about a
die.
dream?
Nigga, you a bad
This is like,
alchemist.
this is American politics, though, over the world. I mean, these are just older people, though.
This is what I'm saying. Politicians die all the time.
All the time. When was the last one?
A lot of times, you gotta understand.
These niggas was dying in the 1800s, nigga.
And sometimes you can't just take somebody out like that. You gotta take out, the nigga uncle. You get what I mean? Like,
Or you gotta wait for the nigga to put his hands down and expose his chin.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit.
Wait, nigga, see a nigga twist too much,
2019,
leaning
bro.
too far forward.
2019 is somebody right here.
That's the time to line a nigga when he getting his butter rolls. What?
We are gonna see you spar, and it's gonna be embarrassing.
Amazing. No, it's gonna be entertaining.
2019, Linda Collins.
I'm gonna put it on the show. Linda Collins, 2019. Whoop, there you go.
And what happened to her? What happened to her? And what happened to her? She got stabbed.
I'm being that motherfucker like Muhammad Ali, AJ.
Nigga, she got stabbed in Pocahontas.
Yeah.
God damn.
In Arkansas.
She got stabbed by Pocahontas. Is that what you
Stabbed
said?
in Pocahontas.
Arkansas.
Pocahontas, Arkansas.
Is that racist?
No, I mean her last name is Collins, so she was white.
No, Pocahontas, Arkansas. Why did they name it that?
Shit, I mean, I don't know.
It might have been where that poor child got abused, nigga.
I don't know. I doubt it. But all in all, politicians, get go up. It was a famous one right there. Boop. John F. Kennedy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously he's a president. If we was gonna count presidents, then it wasn't even a question.
He's a politician.
It counts. I get you. I'm not gonna disagree with that.
But all in all, man, it's
2013 too.
Oh shit! What I just do?
and it's crazy because this got brought up in like the office at the workplace, and I was just like, man, this nigga just gonna get replaced by, somebody who just.
These are gunshots too. God damn.
Yeah, gunshots, stab wounds.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to shoot a nigga than it is to poison him.
I will give you that. I mean,
nigga might just get sick.
It's not a lot of poison, but I mean, yeah, man, people get clipped all the time, nigga.
Yeah. You think George Santos gonna get clipped?
Nah, I don't see why.
But speaking of,
he's definitely going to jail though. Nigga got 7 counts of money laundering.
Yeah, nah, it's over for him. But speaking about niggas getting clipped and jail, this nigga Derrick Chauvin got stabbed by a white passing Mexican allegedly.
Yeah, he got stabbed by a white pass. Yeah, who's also an informant. So the shit is crazy, right? I'm pretty sure all of y'all seen it, but I read into the story and it's a article in there too, Lauren.
I got you.
But the nigga that stabbed him, like we said, he's a white passing Mexican who was.
What does he identify as?
I don't know. He was the leader of like a cartel gang back in the 90s. So I suspect Mexican. You get when it's convenient for him. When it's convenient, yeah, exactly.
When the numbers suit him.
Yeah.
He probably
when the blue light's not behind him.
He probably a nigga that look like Lil Xan.
He looks more like. Well, we'll find a picture of this nigga. But shit. But all in all, right? As I was about to tell Lauren to scroll down, but the nigga got stabbed 22 times. And I think
He's alive?
The reason for it, yeah.
What the fuck? Where they stab him at?
And guess what the dude said when he got questioned? He was like, "Yeah, I would have killed him, but if it wasn't for the cops responding so fucking fast, like nigga, what? Like, how do you just say that?"
Now, shout out to all the members listening to this, who are also members of the Patreon. Because one time on the Patreon, we had a great debate.
I knew he was gonna bring it up.
It was a good battle of wits.
I knew he was gonna say that shit.
It was actually me against everybody. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What was we talking about?
The debate was,
you know what it is, bro.
Would you rather fight a nigga who has a knife or fight a nigga who has a bat? Now, I don't believe you can get smacked in the head 22 times with a bat and live to tell the story. This nigga got stabbed 22 times, Justin.
First off, depending
y'all
on
would rather fight a nigga with a bat? But
okay, first of all, you should have kept this to yourself because everybody's gonna know how fucking stupid you are, nigga. But anyway, yes, I would rather fight a nigga with a bat over a knife, a sharp object
every time.
But answer this
and
question.
you gotta understand.
Riddle me this.
You gotta understand.
Every time.
Are you talking about because the only reason he lived is because somebody came and saved him. But
after he got stabbed 22 times. You can't get hit in the head with a metal bat 22 times and not have your brains not on the concrete.
Yeah, but
that's not how that works.
But you're better off blocking the hit
22 times?
You're better off blocking the hit and getting in.
You're making a very specific scenario to somebody being defenseless and getting hit in the head 22 times.
Yeah.
You get any of these 22 times in a certain spot, because I can say if he caught him in the neck,
yeah,
then it would have been, you're making something specific, and it's not what it is.
But what are you more likely to die from?
Getting stabbed.
22 times versus getting hit in the head.
You're saying getting hit in the head. You're talking about a specific thing. What are you more likely to die from? Getting stabbed in the neck, getting stabbed in the head, or getting hit in the head 22 times? Which one? Make it that specific. Nah.
In the head.
If you get stabbed in the head 22 times, you're dead.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about? It's the same thing. I can say the same thing.
But if you get in the head with a bat 22 times, there's no survivor. It's not happening.
It's not happening with a knife either.
Yeah, it's not happening with a knife either, but
I can't believe you.
So where did he get stabbed? Can we go to where he got stabbed at?
There's
Because I guarantee you, if you get hit, like it could have been in the ribs.
And you gotta understand what they count stab as. First of all, there's so many caveats. This is a prison-made knife, which isn't like, it's not like a Cutco knife.
It's probably worse.
The shit can't cut through rubber, nigga.
It's probably sharper.
Oh my god.
It's nigga rig.
You're
There's no
fucking crazy.
regulations, nigga.
You're fucking crazy. It's sharper than a Cutco knife.
You're tripping.
So you would have rather cut with a Gordon Ramsay knife than with a knife a nigga made in the set.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
You're tripping, bro.
Ridiculous. What does Gordon Ramsay know about slicing niggas?
Everything,
bro.
Niggas?
He slices meat.
Pause.
All the time.
Through the bone.
Slices meat.
Through the
It just
bone.
sounded crazy.
Slices through the bone too.
Yo, niggas
Through
get
the bone.
stabbed in they fucking face all the time, Lauren. You've never been to jail. It happens. It's right up there with butt breaks.
Gotta have these.
It's very likely. It can happen. We could all be a victim of these things.
He was a white nigga. He was
Something's happening with my headphones, but keep going.
He was a white dude in a Mexican gang, but his last name was Terskak.
Who?
Terskak.
Some dude. Yeah.
So Terskak is accused of attacking. Well, shit, nigga did it. Of attacking Chauvin with an improvised knife in a prison law library around 12:30 p.m. on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Correctional officers used pepper spray to subdue Terskak, but it didn't work. Prosecutors said the Bureau of Prisons said employees performed.
I feel like pepper spray only should not work.
The
on
Bureau
big black
of
guys.
Prisons. What the? First of all, we might have to look that up. What the fuck is the Bureau of Prisons? Said employees performed life-saving measures.
What did you performed, nigga?
Performed life-saving measures. Life-saving measures.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. The nigga got saved by God.
Yeah, but nobody can like scoop your brains back into your skull and then tap you back to life, nigga.
Yeah, you also
It
can't,
can't
like,
happen. It's just not possible.
You also can't reconnect neurons from a stab wound.
Did you want him to die? Like, you know, if you could choose the fate of this situation, would you press the death button on Derrick Chauvin?
I mean, I'm
Wait,
I'm
hold
smart
on.
enough to know.
Can we say that? Are we allowed to say that?
Possibly. But I wouldn't say like
Lauren said it's iffy.
I don't feel that way about like anybody to where
Yeah, let me
like,
rephrase the question. Would you be sad if he died?
I wouldn't wish death upon nobody really.
Nigga.
Because you can't
in
really
any circumstance?
I mean, in this circumstance, nigga, it's like you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Context. But nah. Because it's like a life for a life. It's like, I mean, I guess like if this was like, you know, BC.
Yeah.
But
This
like,
was like samurais and shit.
and this is not an eye for an eye world, nigga, you know.
So you're not down with like Harambe's code? I think I said the wrong name.
I think so.
I think Harambe's the gorilla.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the nigga had a code.
What's the code? You know the code I'm trying to say.
You talking about the shit where they do this?
I don't know
Where
what
they,
that
where they
is.
stab themselves?
No, that's the samurai's code. I'm talking about the eye for an eye, where that comes from.
I don't know.
You're talking about the Asian version, but
It's something.
any Asian listeners drop it, whatever.
Yeah, if you smarter than us, please inform us. But
I saved it. But the Bureau of Prisons.
so even for a nigga that like diddles a kid, like you wouldn't mind if he died? Just fell into a foam pit full of hot lava.
What if
Trick him, tell him there's some kids in there playing. He just
What
burns
if-
alive.
but
that
what
wouldn't
if-
bring you joy?
But what if you could see in his future, like 4 years from now, like he's a complete changed person? The nigga like has like multiple gardens, feeding homeless and shit, like on some
mean-
Black Jesus shit.
Well, me personally, it's still fucking for me. Like with you, would you let that dude watch your kids? It's 30 years. He ain't diddled nothing in about 3 decades. He's reformed. You gonna let him watch your kids? He's all right now, remember? He gardens. He's an herbalist.
I mean, you're changing the subject. We're
No, I'm
talking
just
about.
asking.
We was talking about killing the nigga.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about watching the kids. What the fuck? I'm not gonna let you do that,
my
nigga.
My point is, I say that to say this.
Okay, please.
Once a diddler, always a diddler.
Doesn't mean he has to die necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily.
It doesn't mean he has to die, but I'm completely okay with it happening. Like I'm not
And
gonna,
that's what the-
I'm not losing sleep.
And it's like that's what the
And if he
necessarily.
diddled my kid, it's over.
Well, that's what the necessarily comes into play, but it's like, I mean, it's like, okay, he did something bad. And like Patrice had a saying about this shit, so it's like, okay, I killed somebody, now somebody's telling somebody else to kill me. Like where does it end? Like, how do you get to dictate if somebody dies? You get what I'm saying?
Probably depends on the intent of the murder. If you murder for justice, it's different.
Nigga, there's no punishers in real life, nigga. Trust me.
Nigga?
There's no punishers in real life.
I don't know. It depends, really.
Nah, nigga.
It really depends.
Nah.
Yeah, somebody's out there cutting up. That shit made me, it fucked up my train of thought. I was about to say something.
Nigga, what the fuck?
What was we talking about? Diddling, right?
Yeah.
Death to diddlers.
But, nah, man, I mean.
Shit, what was I about to say?
But bringing it back to Derrick Chauvin, and I hope I'm butchering his name right. Yeah, I do hope
so
that.
You can butcher his name, but you can't butcher his heart?
I respect it. I disrespect his last name.
Nah,
that's even more disrespectful.
That's how you get back.
Yeah.
You prefer to keep him alive so you can just roast him.
Disrespecting the nigga ancestors who came up with that shit.
Understandably.
But it is a tricky thing. I mean, of course, the nigga that stabbed him doesn't feel bad about it, which he probably shouldn't. I mean, he probably already stabbed other people, which led him up in there.
He probably feels bad that it didn't work.
The nigga, if we didn't make this clear, the nigga is also like back in I forgot the date, but 97, he turned into a FBI informant. So a snitch snabbed a cop. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Did he have a motive?
He's charged with assault.
Was there a reason for him doing this? Or did he just get pissed off at commissary one day?
Yo, 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 told FBI agents interviewing him after the assault that he attacked Chauvin on Black Friday as a symbolic connection to Black Lives Matter movement. Yes.
Isn't Black Friday for Native Americans?
Nigga, which garnered widespread support in the wake of, that's just telling about that shit.
Yo, how many Black Fridays did Derrick Chauvin live through just in complete fear that it could be the day?
What?
That he could get stabbed that day. In honor of Black Americans everywhere. In America, nigga.
Maybe he's not spiritual
that's not what
enough.
Black Friday is, though.
That's what I said. I thought Black Friday was for Native Americans.
Huh?
Let's Google the origins of Black Friday.
For real?
Yeah. That's what Thanksgiving's about all
Just
that.
because you part Native American. Shut, nigga.
I said, I thought, nigga. I didn't proclaim. Those are two different.
I'm glad you saved yourself with.
Let's see. Black Friday, the origin. Early in the 17th century, as schooling slang, the since Friday, I'm not reading that. The shopping sense dates from 1960s, was originally used with reference to, what is that?
To congestion.
Created by shoppers. It was later explained as a day when retailers account. So nothing to do with Indians.
Accounts went from being in the red to being in the black. So they went to be profitable on Black Friday. So they called it Black Friday.
In the goddamn 60s.
Yeah.
I still don't know what this shit mean, but
nothing to do with dream
so
catchers
people
and
spend
feathers.
monies on this day. Black
Wow.
Friday. Because
So
we're now
literally-
we're in the black.
literally
So, yeah,
the
So
cus-
he stabbed him for no reason.
literally the customers dictating the market. That's
Right, yeah.
how this shit came
Yeah,
up.
that's how the shit came up.
But well, nah, not really. I mean, I don't want to marginalize his reason just because he didn't get the fucking symbolism right. But in addition to attempted murder, 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 52 is charged with assault with intent to commit murder, assault with a dangerous weapon, and assault resulting in serious bodily injury. Charges are each punishable up to 20 years.
This is he didn't even kill the
And
nigga. He's kind of
if you see a picture of this nigga, he looks like,
Wait, the 𝙿𝙾𝚃 dude?
bro, he looks like that one actor.
What's
It's
his
a
name?
short Mexican chubby
I'll go
actor.
find him.
He sounds like this.
Is he white passion?
No, he's Mexican. Hard Mexican.
Mexican as fuck.
Very strong Mexican.
What's his discography? What films he been in?
Fuck. Y'all remember that movie with Dwayne The Rock? Wait, let's just think about it. Don't even look.
Okay,
Let's just think about it.
Two-Face.
To the end of the earth.
I know who you're talking about.
Journey to the center of the earth.
Those are two different movies.
No, I don't
No,
know that.
he was
but
in the new one too. So you don't know.
I know movies.
You don't know literature, nigga. Lord.
No, I
Journey-
I saw the picture of him. I think I know who you're going to bring up.
That short back.
I think so.
We could look him up, but
That's him right there.
Yeah, that's that nigga.
Chipmunk looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know what Mexican you talking about, but he's not even. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, if he was the color of Mexicans, he would look Mexican.
Probably, but that's everybody.
Not really.
To a certain extent.
To
a certain degree.
AJ can never be Mexican.
Yeah, no, he could be Mexican.
He can never be Mexican.
He could be Dominican right now. As is.
Why you trying to change your shit? We talking about Mexicans, nigga.
So you talking about this dude, right?
That's Derrick Chauvin, nigga.
No, that's Derrick Chauvin.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So wait, you talking about this dude right here?
That's the nigga that stabbed him. Yeah,
Right here. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
That nigga look like Santa Claus, nigga.
Zoom in.
He couldn't be Mexican if he was orange or brown.
Zoom in on
just
his
darker.
eyes.
Because he's white as hell.
Nah, you could tell it's something weird going on with that nigga.
Nah, nigga, he transitioned better to black than anything.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
This
Why
nigga-
do you think it took this long for something to happen to Derrick Chauvin?
And
there was no sense of urgency to get some get back?
I think one, well protected. 2, retaliation from the officers inside, because it's like, nigga, you gonna hit him, you like, nigga, we gonna get you back.
You gotta hit everybody in this
You
bitch.
get what I'm saying? Or no, like just the officers going like, all right, you want to fuck with him, we're gonna fuck with you.
That's what I mean.
Okay. But yeah, and just the right time, like he said, it's like Black Friday. It's just the perfect time to stab a nigga.
I don't know.
People everywhere, crowded streets.
You
They
know what
are
I'm saying?
slashing all these prices.
You
Nigga.
know, it's like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of cutbacks.
That's a great one right there.
Yeah. It's a lot of different ones. It's crazy.
I like that. A lot of cutbacks.
You can say, yo, he's gonna write that down, nigga. You better fucking
Why would I write that down?
LLC it.
You're a hack. You know that, right? You're
No,
a hack.
you don't know what a hack is. And if you
I
did,
know exactly what
you
it
would know. You would classify as a hack.
So you think I'm a hack?
Who said that?
You just did.
Not really.
Kind of did a little bit.
So that's exactly my point, is that he says shit he don't mean. He's a fucking hack.
Not really.
That's what he just did.
I'm not saying you're a hack, but I'm saying you would classify as a hack.
How so?
Nigga, I was. It's like you threw one at me, I threw one back at you. But
That's
then
what I'm saying. You're a
Wait,
hack.
what
You're a
are you
hack,
talking about?
nigga.
What are you talking
You're
about?
a hack. It's okay.
Okay.
Wear that hat. You do it perfectly.
Okay, sure. You see him? You see him? I'm a hack.
Punkin. Fucking hack. You don't know about no jokes, nigga.
Well, I'm not a hack now. You see, but that's the game. You
I'm talking
gotta
about
wait.
me.
Whoever talks last is the loser.
yeah.
Whoever's
Call me,
keeping
just
score.
call me a hack and move on.
Yeah.
Punk. Whoa. You get what I'm saying? But that's just game. Whatever.
Well, you know, trying to feel some air. It got dead in there.
Feel the
'Cause
air.
You got offended that you
But
was a
then,
hack.
oh, okay.
Nigga started thinking about it. He was like, yo, my jokes suck.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Lauren. Second time he said it.
I had to say
That is
something.
true.
I
That's
had to
true.
say
But
something.
That's a fact.
I don't know, man. It's like it's a lot of shit.
Now I might be
More.
a hack though, because I was at Biscuitville.
I don't even want to. I don't want to hear about your biscuit with your girl.
Nah, I was about, God damn, nigga. All you think about is relationships.
Nah, I guess that is.
Are
some
you
shit-
looking for love?
That is some shit you would be at your Biscuitville with your girl.
Just out here looking for love, nigga.
Why
I'm
was you at Biscuitville?
by myself? Because I'm one of the fresh biscuit, nigga.
Just randomly in the day.
Nah, I was at work. You know, I had to eat something. Well, before I went out there. But I was at Biscuitville, and I kind of just had it in my head recently that I was like, I'm going to make 3 people laugh a day, just randomly. Just like on some like just off the riff shit, right? And so I was in the Biscuitville line, and then like I got reminded of that shit. Like I was talking to her, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I said I was going to make motherfuckers laugh all day. So I was like, next thing she say, I'm going to do something with it. I was doing the little Apple Pay shit, right? But I was doing it on the wrong spot of the shit. So I moved it over. Oh, I didn't move it over. She told me, she was like, put it right there. There was a certain spot. I was like, it's the G spot. She was like, she looked at me kind of strange. She was just like, She got malfunction and shit. And then I was like, shit, that was a bad joke.
You said that was a Jesus.
She
But you
told
gotta-
everybody in the office.
Nigga, she
Put the
was like,
cameras on this
nigga,
creep.
This aggressive black,
probably-
this aggressive black guy started talking about sex.
He made an innuendo.
He was trying to take my pussy. Like, what, it could have been. But nah.
But it was one of those moments I just remembered. I was like, let me just say something funny to the bitch. I was like, next thing she say, it was the first thing that came to my mind. I said it.
What, you trying to be more funny?
Not after that. I was like, I'm gonna egg it up.
That's what I'm
Make somebody
saying.
else laugh, man. It's a tough crowd. Shit, bitch.
Hell no, it's so great.
I feel like if it was a nigga, it would have landed.
Oh my God. Hell no.
Nah,
nigga.
there's a way to do that. You've had like working in fast food, customer
That would have
service.
came off crazy if it was a dude who told you to move it there and you said like that's the G spot. That'd have been wild.
Nah, but I've had like working at like she's some shit. I had like an old head come up to me. I can't remember what the joke was, but it was just like about pussy. It was about bitches. It was unexpected from an elderly man, and it landed. I laughed,
Because it's coming from an older man.
which makes it funnier. Yeah,
Not like,
it definitely makes it funny.
A nigga that's
But a nigga
24.
that's about to get a bitch like yeah.
Because you saying it, you
The G spot, right? That's where you want to hit. Somebody should get HR in the nigga.
God damn.
That was a good Biscuitville story.
Yeah.
Hell no.
That was worth the while.
So what happened? Why'd you put the hat down?
What hat?
Trying to make 3 niggas laugh.
Oh no, that was just the last day I did that shit.
Oh, okay. You not doing it every day?
Well, yeah, but it's like the other shits wasn't as funny. Like it was on some funny shit. Like they laugh in a moment, but it's not funny enough for me to retell it. Like that shit was.
Oh.
That shit is
Because she
hilarious.
was just like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm not horny right now.
Yet.
No, that's fucking crazy. I don't even be
Let
fucking
me
with
touch
like
the G spot.
I don't even be fucking with like
shit
fast
crazy.
food workers and shit like that. Like I don't even be fucking with them like that.
Me either normally, but I'm trying to get out of that habit.
Why?
Cause it's just getting more reps, nigga.
What do you think that's like? But why? Like, what do you think that's gonna do?
You know, I might lift somebody's day up, nigga. Share some positivity, nigga.
You're all about sharing
Little community
positivity,
service,
nigga.
Yeah,
You all about community service, nigga?
not community. Well, community service that I could service. Like I'm not about to go clean no fucking highways up, but I'll definitely crack an inappropriate joke in Wendy's.
I feel it.
Make some people feel.
You gotta
what I'm
make you
saying?
gotta make your mark some way.
You
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
you gotta capitalize off what you have to give.
What you can do, yeah. For
I
sure.
have nothing but ignorance. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nothing but nonsense going on.
and it's bliss.
But that's like Charleston White. Like you want to be a Charleston
no,
White.
Charleston
ass
White
nigga?
has a cause.
Yeah.
Charleston White has a blatant cause.
yeah, he does.
Nah, not really.
He wants all you niggas locked up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it's worse than that, but probably
He's serving his community, man.
His community.
like his household.
His community.
I don't even know if he's serving his household. I was watching an interview with this nigga. He was on
Cam
shit.
Yeah,
the nigga was like, "Yeah, I convinced my son to drop out
Of what?
Yeah,
High school or
yeah.
college?
of high school." He was like, "Yeah, no, 8th grade." He was like, "Yeah, I convinced my son to drop out 8th grade." Yeah.
He
Can
said
you
he
explain why? Do you elaborate?
He was just like, I just want him to be an ignorant motherfucker.
He said he was tutored. He was tutored by a white man growing up all his life since he was like 8 years old type shit. Something like that.
Word?
Yeah. He said he was tutored by a white man.
That makes more sense. He dropped him out of school and got him a nice
Nah,
white
because
man.
he fell into a washer when he was 5, he said. And like he broke his legs and shit, was in like a body cast and then couldn't go to school for a while and shit like that.
He
poked his eye out, like his eye is like a glass eye. So like after a certain age, he was like being tutored at home by this white man that used to come all the time. So
Nigga,
he's
wait,
an
you talking about
educational
Charleston?
nigga. Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about Charleston.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
He's talking about Charleston.
Oh, you was talking about Cam?
I thought you were talking about Charleston's kid.
I'm
I was
talking
about Charleston.
Oh wait, yeah, that's Charleston, and that's probably why he wanted the same for his son.
Yeah.
He told his 8th grade.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, he
That's what
watched
I'm
his
saying.
son too?
Nah, but I'm just, I'm saying though,
That would
like,
have been crazy as shit.
nigga, that would be crazy.
I'm saying that's why he wanted his son.
It's like being
that's why he
Boosie's
wanted his
son. You
son to
gotta
do that.
get. It's like being Boosie's son. You got to get his hair cut.
What type of origin story is that? You fell into a washer,
He
nigga?
didn't get no. He didn't fall into a wash. I don't believe that.
That's what he said.
Somebody stuffed his ass in there.
What is a 19?
Put that shit on medium.
What does a 1950s washer look like?
Well,
You could
what-
probably fall in them bitches.
Yeah, it wouldn't. That's why he said they sued. They sued because back then they didn't have an automatic stop when the door opened, so it kept going, and that's why he broke like so many parts of his body, or whatever.
Word?
God
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
I
So he
was about
said
to say,
he said his family like had a lawsuit against that laundromat, and like they got that's why they won
Okay,
that lawsuit
okay,
because of that
okay.
or whatever. Yeah,
and so it was electric because I'm thinking
That shit
how
just kept
poor
going.
was Charleston White? Like He might have called it a washer, but it was probably a whale. You get what I'm saying? But you said that he was at a laundromat. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, 1930s is like, I mean, not 30s. He's not that old. What you say, 1950s?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I just said
he was a kid.
When he was a kid, whatever.
Yeah, nah, he probably had electric. But that is like, I could imagine if I fell into a washing machine when I was a kid, I'd probably hate niggas too.
Why?
It's just like, it was probably a nigga that gave him bad news. Most of the time.
I just think
it was probably a nigga that was the face of the company that was like, look, like, you don't have eye popping out insurance, nigga. We can't cover that.
It's just something about like the origin of that. Like, I don't want to like think about, you know, Charleston White leaving Earth, but it has to be in like some crazy ass manner as to like following in a fucking washing machine, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you can fall into a washing machine, the way you're probably gonna leave Earth, nigga.
Well, that's depends on if you learned your lesson or not.
He convinced his 8th grade son. How old are you in 8th grade? 12? 11?
13. 13 going on 14.
His 13-year-old son to drop out. And then his wife ended up like convincing him, or not convincing, telling the nigga, like, no, you're going back to school. The nigga wasn't going to school for like 3 months.
Did Charleston ever say why he tried to get him out of going to school?
So his thing was, when he took him out of school, I guess he was doing whatever the fuck Charleston was doing. I think he was being a mechanic. So every day him and his son was just getting up, being a mechanic, being a dumb black motherfucker, which he even says, which is like weird, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he called himself a dumb black motherfucker.
Being an ignorant, dumb black motherfucker. And so eventually his idea was, I wanted to show my kid what I guess you can be so that you choose not to be that. I guess, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how ignorant motherfuckers
So, okay. It's a situation where, like, his kid was fucking up in school. Like, if you keep going down this path, this is what life is going to be like. It's going to suck. You have to get up at the crack of dawn to get under somebody's car and do fucking mechanic work.
Yeah, but that sounds too smart. Like, I was trying to say it in a dumber way, because that's just how he explained it.
But that's what's happening, though.
But that's what's happening. But
you
that's
see the
not
nigga,
even
like,
what's happening, though.
He's on the right track, but he got washed when he was a kid. He can't, like...
His mind
is... He can't implicate it perfectly, but he knows the right way. I got to scare this nigga straight.
This nigga is a broken charger. You got to, like, turn that shit the right way for him to, like, think straight.
You got to wedge it in a little bit.
Because sometimes he says something that's like, all right, like, you know...
It's remotely
It's like, it's cool. It's like, it's working. But then it's like, all right, bro, like, just... blissfully ignorant.
Yeah, that's the thing with Charleston White.
Especially because he was talking to Cam Newton, which was like, all right,
why is that happening?
Like, why of all niggas you could have talked to on that type of time with that platform, why choose Cam Newton, who's like
Funky
known
Friday.
for being like, so like, you know.
What are you talking about? Like, he's known for liking white bitches, or he's just known for not being?
He's just known for
black?
having.
He's Cam Newton. He's not
known
black.
for having like just some black etiquette. Like, this nigga Charleston White don't got no etiquette, let alone black etiquette. You get what I'm saying? But it's
what
like,
do you mean by black etiquette? Is that like
just like a fancy black
appeasing white people?
Not even appeasing white people, just not playing the role, which is like the ignorant black nigga.
He's not a traditional nigga. He's a nigga that wears kilts.
Like he wears
pipes.
Yeah, he wears you know, like skirts and shit. With,
Conor McGregor,
fancy patterns.
Conor McGregor in a skirt feels more like a nigga than Cam Newton.
I mean, he's Irish, so it's like,
you get what I'm saying?
They cousins. Spiritually, they say it.
He just feels blacker.
But that just goes to like what we like determining as black, because it's like he just does nigga shit. Just because he does nigga shit, like, you know, buys fancy cars, talks about his yacht, he fucks his bitch on his yacht,
whoops niggas' asses.
You know what I mean? Occasionally gets paid for it. Do a fucking commercial.
It's a wonderful lifestyle, nigga.
But nah, Charleston White was ignorant as fuck. I wish he would have chose a better platform to like be ignorant like that.
But it kind of just feels like I didn't even know that backstory about Charleston White. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I didn't know about that shit either. I thought it was more like, I definitely thought it was more wild westerner, like, you know, it's just empty town, you know, hay just blowing by, he just on the porch all day, shit like that. but not like
Just spitting out tobacco and shit.
yeah, just spitting out tobacco, but not like falling in the washing.
What time are we at, Lauren?
Oh, we like 125
All right,
Right,
you
right.
want to do Ask LOY right now?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
or 120. My
So
fault.
we got one Ask LOY the
Yeah.
last 4 weeks, but that's an improvement. It's marginal.
it's an improvement, and we appreciate it. And another thing, this is LOY the show. It's been a couple times niggas dropping like office hours in the comments. You know what I mean? It's
How does
like,
that make you feel?
It's like you can place it, but it's like there's a video assigned for it. So like we always say, do your due diligence, right? We don't just speak words.
That's how we know you cheated on your homework, nigga. You're slappy. But our one and only Wild Why was, what are y'all doing for preparation for the pod? What do you qualify? Oh shit, it's right there. What do you qualify as a good pod for you guys? What's better, high podding or sober podding? Does the impact you're making make you want to be consistent? What are y'all doing for Christmas? All right.
You just
We got one Wild Why, but it's really worth 6.
yeah. Okay.
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Nah, let's take it from
LOI
the top,
for 500, nigga.
Hell yeah, for 7,000, nigga. What are y'all doing for preparation for the pod? Shit. Obviously not articulation practice.
what do we do in preparation?
Whoa, what's going on?
Really just okay. Really
Oh
just
shit. AJ sent another Wild Why.
it's another while
Yeah, but we'll get to that later.
Okay, we'll get to
Shit,
that.
this action-packed episode, nigga. All these Wild Whys, nigga.
Yo, shit.
People
But
need us.
me personally, I just like to most of the time just do nothing. You know what I mean? Kind of like gather my thoughts, gather the notes, you know what I'm saying, and making sure we have
What does that consist of?
making sure we have a presentable note that everybody, Lauren don't got to go like Googling and shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
Lauren,
with
just click on the link.
links.
It's already there. You're good. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that.
You like to do your work up front so you can reap the benefits on the back end.
You have to be proactive.
It makes sense. My preparation for the podcast has changed like a lot since we started. Like I used to meditate before this shit every time. Literally. Like whenever you would tell me that you was on the way, I meditate for like 10 minutes until you got there. Then go in that bitch.
Yeah.
Level-headed.
Yeah.
Clear. Ideally, I'm writing a bunch of shit throughout the week. It don't always work out that way. It probably rarely does. But
Yeah.
it's usually by Saturday I have like a list of shit and then I try to look at it, compile it, see what I'm feeling, see what I know he's going like, all right, I know he's going to want to talk about this shit. No, it's just a process. It's really nothing. We kind of come here and just talk. We prepare so that we can just be free.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You prepare so like your life will be easier on the back end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like a lot that goes into this shit.
But I definitely want to stop smoking before this shit. And that was also a good question. Is there a difference between sober podding and high podding? It is.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just smarter. You get what I'm saying? My thoughts are coming faster
When you're high or when you're sober?
Oh.
when I'm sober.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See, if I was sober, I probably would have qualified that.
Yeah.
That's exactly my point. It just happened.
Yeah.
I just assumed that you niggas was in my head as well.
Yeah. For me, it's still the same per se. It's just like what areas of the brain are just activating at that time. You get what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. You get what I mean? It's like it's the same, but it's like different areas, like different thought patterns that you like. Oh, I wouldn't have gone this way. Open up because you high. And when you say high, I'm just assuming marijuana.
Yeah,
Of course.
I mean, we don't do any
know what I
other
mean,
drugs
but-
unless you want to make a confession.
You get high, man. Shrooms and shit. You get high. Come on,
That's not even drugs. That's just happiness in a bag.
Tell that to the FBI. But
What a AAA, nigga.
yeah. But nah, man. I'm an adult. It's both the same. We got coffee and shit too. So it's
Yeah, it's got to make it a little better. But I feel better when I'm not high. What's the next question in this question?
like your conscience.
I like just me thinking and processing information.
What do you qualify as a good pod for you guys? Were you about to say something?
Oh no, go ahead, continue. That was the one. That was the one.
Oh yeah. What do you qualify as a good pod for you guys? I don't really know. Like it's hard to really tell.
What do you
Because
qualify
I don't
as
really
good?
like overanalyze the shit. Because overanalyzation it just leads to
Mispronunciations.
a destructive path.
Yeah.
Oh, I mispronounced that.
Yeah.
Overanalyzation.
No, you said it better that time.
I didn't mispronounce it.
I think you did.
I don't think so. I think it just came out.
It just came out weird.
Yeah. Like he stressed one letter a little different than normal. Like that
So
type of
up.
shit.
Thank you.
Need to sober up.
Listeners, nigga, put your other shit on so you can hear properly, nigga.
I'm sitting right across from you.
But
I wear this to hell on.
But, what question was
What
we answering?
qualifies as a good podcast?
Yeah, man, it's hard
What
to
are you
really tell because
satisfied
I
with?
honestly, whatever episode y'all like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
That's what really matters. Like I can
But
love
not-
an episode and it didn't get no love.
But
And
I feel you.
the
but,
market is the market.
But I mean, I'm not gonna like an episode just because the people like it. But
Of course not.
it's a healthy. I have a healthy detachment from this shit. Like once it's out there, it's like it's really nothing I can do about
It's
it.
like you nutted. Like
Yeah,
you can't get nobody pregnant with that. It's in the
Nigga.
toilet.
nigga, it's in the air. Oxygen kills sperm. You know, LOI fact of the day.
Everybody knows that, nigga.
Not everybody knew
That's
that.
nature's
That's not a big one.
fucking prophylactic.
Kills sperm. Not everybody knew that.
No, it does, and
Once
it
it
doesn't
touches
kill it.
air.
It doesn't even kill it instantly.
It does. It kind of does.
It's-
It kills it very. It kills it
It's
damn near
not
instantly.
instant though. It is
It's
still a little
instant.
breath life, just slightly.
First of all, saying that is like saying, nigga, like hand sanitizer kills 99% of like germs. Like nigga, it's,
Yeah, you
it's
have
always
to
going to
say
be 1%, but like for the most part, it's the sperm is dead.
Now I think sperm got like 15 minutes. I might have just made that up.
15 minutes.
I think sperm got 15
You think
minutes. to live.
15 minutes is a whole comedy set? You think it's giving a 15-minute set?
No, that's not a whole set.
No, that's
Well, it could be. Yeah.
not only is it a whole set,
For-
it's a booked set because that ain't no open mic shit.
Yeah, that's
Unless you Dave Chappelle and you can just go up anywhere and get as much time as you want.
or Eddie
yeah,
Griffin.
that's a long-
but like
that's a
a
long-
15-minute, like you coming up in comedy, like that's a long time.
No, 15 minutes, nigga. It probably takes you like 6 months to get to that point.
Yeah,
Most of the time, you doing
but you
2
coming
to
up.
5 minutes.
But
Yeah.
you coming up, you know.
Most niggas don't even have 15 prepared. I probably got like 9.
Oh shit, half a fight.
What? About 30 minutes? So it's even longer. Yeah, I know they got a little bit of time. It's not. Justin, this is coming from a nigga.
Sperm that reaches the uterus. I'm talking about once it hits outside.
Oh yeah. However, once
30
outside
minutes.
of the body, most sperm typically die within about 30 minutes. That's what it says.
Dry skin. And I really think it's faster than that. That has to be like
Maybe your nut dies faster than that.
Mexicans don't count.
Chill out.
There's a lot of Mexicans in this fucking data, nigga. This shit is
What
skewed.
you mean Mexicans don't count?
They're easily
Like fertility.
impregnated women. Women are easily, you know,
Yeah, they're fertile.
they're more fertile and shit. They're more shit. I mean, depending on what you value in this world, they're a lot more lucrative. You get what I'm saying? If you value family and you
What's
know,
lucrative about fertile pussy?
it's like kids and shit. You have many kids, a whole harem.
That sounds like a liability, nigga. Lucrative means money making.
You
But
not
you
ready.
breeding babies?
First of all, you gotta understand lucrative. If you care about kids and family, nigga, having a fertile woman, like nigga, you're basically God at that point. Like nigga, I have everything I need.
Yeah, but if she
But
fertile
also,
and you shooting
if
blanks,
you have 8 kids, 2 of them are gonna get some money, and you know,
you see that somewhere?
yeah, that's
I
just
don't think that's necessarily true.
2 of them are gonna get some money, and they're gonna be able to like kind of feed you in the future. The other 2, it might be a couple like artists, like they not rich, but they doing their thing
I
though.
don't know. I think it might be 10. I think 10's the number. Because you got to think.
10 for what?
For having one that's successful enough to take care of everybody. Because you got to think, right? Back when like niggas like Shannon Sharp was being born, families was 15 deep.
Yeah.
It was families in the South that produced majority of the athletic talent that's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And they came from 15 plus families.
Yeah.
I think it takes more kids. 8 kids. Nah.
But it's just
'Cause
the idea.
My grandma had like 5,
Yeah.
and 3 of them were pretty successful.
It's just the idea.
My great grandma had like 9, and 6 of them got murdered.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot of caveats. I mean,
Shit is crazy.
like all of them.
6. Oh no, maybe 5.
I mean, I don't.
Maybe 5.
I mean, I don't want to get too deep, but like, what was they doing? Like,
Yeah,
They
facts.
was getting
What's
murdered.
really going on?
like
I know. First of all,
I had a great uncle. Like this was in Chicago.
basically,
Back in the day.
what I'm saying is like, were they living the life that they chose to live, or were they bystanders that just got murdered?
Both. Like it was kind of both. Like,
Okay.
like she had a daughter that like got murdered by a nigga that was like beating her ass in the middle,
Okay.
like stupid shit.
Okay.
Like a Tyler Perry movie. Just that,
Shit,
but
that's-
worse.
Yeah, very worse.
For colored girls.
Yeah,
Mixed
yeah.
with a little
Shit.
Precious.
Yeah.
Sprinkle in some The Blind Side.
Shit.
Just for a little silver lining.
Yeah, The
But
Color
then you
Purple,
also
too.
got to sprinkle in. What's that one movie with the big black nigga with the special powers?
Luke Cage?
No,
Oh shit.
he could bring he could bring life back to people. I think that's what he could do.
The
Or
Green
he
Mile.
could-
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile. He could heal injuries.
Yeah,
But he got to the little white girl too late. He couldn't save her.
Okay.
That was a fucked up movie.
it was. I don't even remember it that much, but it was like a little.
With that big black nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nigga that was in Daredevil. Like,
Yeah.
he was trying to save her life because she just got brutally slain.
Yeah.
But instead of putting her down when he couldn't bring her back to life, he just sat there and cried with her. That was his fatal mistake. Damn. Locked that nigga up forever.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael, RP to him too.
He was the perfect nigga for this role.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody, Terry Crews could have did that.
Nah. He
Terry
don't,
Crews would look ridiculous crying in that goddamn, in them overalls.
I don't think he got the range for it.
Who was
out to
the
Terry
best
Crews,
big
though.
black actor?
Well, we probably have to name him. Fuck it. I'm gonna put Big Tiny up there. Is that his name?
Big Tiny?
Big Tiny Debo?
Fuck is that? Okay.
Wasn't there still one more? Dude?
We could put him up there, but he don't. Oh, yeah, we do have another Wild Wild.
Oh shit.
So you could tell me not used to getting these.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. What y'all doing for a Christmas pod? We don't know, but it is gonna be something special. Niggas gonna have it Christmas themed out this motherfucker. I don't care if I'm gonna have to get some like cotton and shit. We gonna have to like do some shit for like every season. You know what I mean? Show like, you know, some festives in this motherfucker.
So, like, you know, we got a little spirit.
Yeah, you know,
Some
we,
ho-ho-hos up in here.
you know, we got, you know, we fuck with the festivities and shit.
Get something jumping.
You know, but yeah,
A little Christmas tree. Some ornaments.
yeah, we gonna do something. We gonna think of something.
I don't know. We just thought about this just now because you asked us. Have we ever done a Christmas episode?
No, I don't think we ever done. We never done like no holiday themed. Which
I
is
think
now,
the closest to Christmas we gotten was like a Snow Bunny episode.
We should do that.
yeah.
Holiday theme shit.
Fuck it.
We might have to do that. You know,
Yeah.
we're becoming like a real, you know, a staple in, you know, this part of the YouTube. You know,
Nah, I wouldn't say staple. We're a good, strong paperclip.
nah, we becoming a strong staple, nigga. The shit not going anywhere. It's double locked. It's double hinged. We're good.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So we do have to start thinking about that. Like, all right,
For
Valentine's Day coming up. Like, you know, do some special shit. But
Put Justin on a speed date
hell
with
yeah.
a bunch of angry black women to see if he lives.
Oh shit, live, nigga. I'm gonna come out with a goddamn nigga, a weave, nigga. A goddamn, a straight edge comb and all
Conan
that,
the
nigga.
Barbarian, nigga. You gonna come out with just edges under your fingernails.
Nigga, I'm gonna come out. What?
That might sound like you beating them. It's a joke, people. But can we go to the next Wild or Why?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we got a lot more love.
This one has a question on it still though. Does the impact you're making make you want to be consistent?
Yeah. I wanted to be consistent before we hit the impact.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think that's how we got to making a little bit of an impact.
Yeah, we've been consistent for a minute.
Yeah. But we need to tighten up. Can we get the next one?
Yeah, I don't see it though. Hold on.
It's in the
Yeah,
group chat.
it didn't pop up on my laptop for some reason.
Let me see.
So I gotta send it. I gotta airdrop it real
Oh,
quick.
no,
Getting
that's right.
cell
Yeah.
service from.
As a dedicated LOI listener and resident of Missouri, I think I remember what you said.
I know exactly what these brothers are.
We not fucking cousins, gang. Why would you think that? We Midwest damn near in the middle of the map. Come on now. STL not going out like that. Cousin fucking sounds like North Carolina business. What the fuck?
No, see, that's
Blake
just
Watkins. Fuck you. Nigga, first of all,
Blake Watkins, 5.
Blake Watkins.
Say his name right. Put some respect on it. This is one of your loyal audience members.
Blake Watkins.
Yeah.
Blake Watkins.
I don't know
That's
why
a
I
real
thought y'all
white
was
name.
fucking cousins in Missouri. I think that you, Blake, and the rest of your state really need to take bigger responsibility for your marketing because
First of all, Missouri is known for cousin fucking.
so we're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure.
Or is that Alabama?
Neither one of them really. Well, they just make it country shit
What happens if you Google cousin fucking?
and Midwestern.
What if
Midwest shit.
Missouri? What if
Ooh.
Missouri has the
really
same
where it's at.
marketing team as us? Because everybody thinks like North Carolina is just a bunch of fucking country shit.
Niggas in straw hats and
You
shit
know,
on tractor trailers.
Yeah, you know what I mean. cowboy boots.
There's some of that, but you know, we got an eclectic mix because we had a weird intersection of the South and the North to where we kind of get both of those hemispheres.
Nigga, we get all hemispheres.
Yeah,
man. Everybody comes.
incest rates by states in the USA. Blake, you might need to take a seat for this one.
Ooh, look at.
So I'm assuming the darker ones
This
are
is
the
porn.
most
Most interested in incest.
and incest by porn. It's not the best barometer, but it's a good indicator of what's going on.
Well, NC is at a light 70 to
I wouldn't
79.
say light. That's medium.
It's
That's not light. That's medium.
It's
We're
a
a
little
little
bit-
warmer than I would like to be, honestly. There's a lot of shit.
But
I
it's-
might need to take a seat for this one.
I was about to say, like, chill on it, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Every time. But it's still like niggas. It's still in a pretty good spot. Like it's kind of lighter. Where's Missouri at?
Nah, nigga, we see plus with
Missouri's
this.
right here. Missouri's right here.
Missouri's a lot darker.
So what did I say? Like I said,
Significantly darker. Well, I mean,
Oh,
Justin,
my fault. It's up here. That's Mississippi.
they're still darker.
same shit.
They're technically just one shade darker than us, so that means you probably got like 50 more cousin fuck. No,
And-
50,000 more cousin fucks than us.
And we honestly don't know, like we might be on the lower spectrum of that 70. You get what I mean? Can they see this on the
Nah,
screen?
that's what you're
Yeah,
hoping
they
for.
can.
No, I honestly think so.
But regardless, we still on that. We're not blue. We're not even light purple. We're dark purple. We got some cousin fucking going on over here.
No, this is just this is just like porn.
searches. Yeah.
Corn.
But we're using this as a barometer to.
But the idea, we're still pretty good. And I'm surprised at New York,
Where's New York at? New York is
being
pretty
that they're on
safe.
top of each other.
Nah, but see, the thing is, that's the point. There's so many people in New York. If you fucking your
But-
cousin, you're lazy. Just go further down the
For
street.
sure.
Nah, well, it depends though on the mentality. Like they right there. And there's probably a lot of cousin fucking going on New York, but they just brush it off to the side.
Oh, it might be less reporting because they don't know.
Because they're all on top of each other. They get mixed up. They don't know which is which anymore.
It's possible. But wait, who's the darkest? Who's the staple for cousin fucking? Is that Nebraska all the way down there, black as shit?
Wait, go up near Canada.
I mean Arkansas.
What's that one top right? Maine?
Yeah, that's Maine.
Oh,
Top right is Maine.
Maine is nigga. God damn.
That don't surprise me though.
I'm gonna be honest. Well, hold on. The
Nigga,
South,
what is
let me see.
black? Is that
Kansas.
Kansas?
Yeah, Kansas.
Good old Tennessee.
Arkansas.
No, that's not Tennessee.
Yeah, no, Arkansas and Kentucky and West Virginia.
and
Kentucky.
Where's
and,
Missouri?
and Alaska. Missouri is right here.
And you see how it's in between two of the most like dysfunctional states with the high hundreds.
you're
You
right.
get what I'm
It's
saying?
between
The-
three.
the-
It's between three of them actually.
Now, just because they have a little vanilla blue, at the top right, doesn't really mean anything
And that-
because they're getting hit from both sides by two blacks. Pause.
But that's probably why he's
That's
confused
crazy.
because he's thinking like, nigga, all my neighboring states is fucking the shit out their cousins.
exactly.
But
yeah.
you just got less cousin fucking than them.
than them.
And more than us.
Exactly.
And we got more than a lot of it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in these results. North Carolina, we gotta shape up, nigga. There's more pussy out here than that.
Perspective is everything.
Show.
You ever had a cousin try to fuck you? Ooh, how dark is Illinois?
That's light.
Illinois is light as shit. Well, I was in Illinois when my cousin tried to fuck me. I must have been in that 60 to 69. Oh no, 55 to 59. I was
I
one of
hope
them.
not 69,
Oh,
nigga. But
shit, I didn't fuck my cousin, so I'm not in there.
I was about to say,
I just realized what I
Yeah,
was
you
saying.
sound like you capitalized.
I'm about to say, yeah.
I don't say capitalize,
Yeah.
Make it sound like real estate, nigga. Like, just
I
open.
mean, that's how you was talking. I was just,
Nah.
It's- yeah.
But I was at my aunt's house and she used to always give me looks. She was younger than me too. Not like significantly, but she was younger, like a year. And like one day she tried to give me the grab a titty. I thought about it. Like honestly, I did. I thought about it. I was like, nah, like this is fucking weird. Then she tried to kiss me, and then I really was like, all right, let me get out of this room.
Yeah, you were right. Alabama's the number one. That's the rates.
Alabama? Yep. It goes Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, all states that start with A, pretty much all of them.
Alaska is
Lauren,
weird.
This
Alaska's
might be
a
in
weird one.
alphabetical
It's not-
order.
Yeah, it's in alphabetical order.
So it's not ranking
It's
from
not
worst to
ranking.
least, right?
Nah, it's not.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, that was retarded. Now we gotta really search. You gotta.
Well, we
really
can go to
wanna know.
Missouri at least. Missouri is 20.2%.
Shit, cousin fucking is illegal, right?
The highest you
wait,
see up
go
here
down.
is 30.
Can you
so-
go down real quick? Like at the bottom it says what is incest, if anybody's confused.
Let's get the good textbook definition.
Incest is sexual activity between family members or two closely related people. It is taboo in most cultures. In most cultures, not
Most
all.
cultures, not all. You got to think the very first
And-
culture ever had that level.
And it is illegal in all 50
in
states.
all 50 states.
It's a form of child abuse and it's punishable by law.
Do you think that, okay, I understand that second part, and that's probably why it's illegal.
It's a form of child
But if they
abuse.
weren't worried about the kids, fucking your cousin should be legal.
Say that one more time for the people in the
No,
back.
I'm not going to say that for the jury. You only got one chance to get that.
Nah, because we didn't hear you. It was kind of cutting out.
Yeah, it was kind of good.
Oh, fuck. Fucking your cousin should be illegal? Should be legal?
But there, you said it like some context before that.
What you mean?
Like you said a little context before, like that was.
I don't
a bit-
remember the context.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Oh, because the first point is considered child abuse, which I get, because if you bring a kid into the world, he's gonna be born like he was washed in the washing machine. Charleston white immediately.
but
That's irresponsible. You can't do that. But
Is
if
it-
you was just like, fuck you, I feel like that's my decision.
it's a form of child. How the fuck is it a form of child?
I think that's what he's saying because of like you're talking about the baby that's born.
The baby that's born is gonna be born like it got stuck in a dryer for 15 minutes.
yeah, the baby's gonna come out
Yeah.
slow and
Blended.
little
Like
degenerate.
the chance of mortality rate and stuff like that.
Gonna have a little goblin.
Baby
Yeah.
gonna be born with half a lung.
The mortality rate would change more than likely.
Yeah,
So it's like you higher chance to kill a baby.
It's probably gonna be born with a little baby cousin attached to it.
yeah.
So
Think
I understand
nigga
that
have
multiple
multiple
but you should be able to choose if you want to fuck your cousin or not.
I don't know, dog. If that's
Stand up for
You-
freedom. I like that, man.
what you saying, just fuck.
I'm a patriot.
Yeah, you stand up for freedom. I feel that.
You saying just fuck?
I'm not saying I would want to do this,
And you see, the thing is with
but
cousins,
it's crazy that it's illegal.
But you see how like in the back, your subconscious is trying to save yourself.
From what?
Because it's not just cousins; it's all family members. Cousins is a part of that, but like
What
you
am I
have-
trying to save myself from, nigga?
But like, would you fuck your sister?
of course not.
But like, why your cousin?
I didn't say I would fuck my cousin.
He's saying that like I understand where he's coming from. Actually, he's just saying I don't understand the illegality.
Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
The legalese, fuck it.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? The illegality of it or whatever. I don't know.
What?
I'm fucking up. The fact that it's illegal. The fact that it's actually illegal. Like it's. I get the child abuse part that you're mentioning.
I get that part. If the kid is brought into the world,
right? If the
that's
kid is brought
obviously
into the world,
fucked
but
up.
he's saying that like, he doesn't understand why it's illegal for people who want to do that type shit. Like, why would I go to jail because we're in a committed relationship? Like, we actually decided we wanted to. This is just our thing, type shit.
And that's the thing. It might be more context to the law.
Okay.
Like fucking your cousins, can't really say nothing about that. Like how, like the gay law in Jamaica. Like you can't be outside being gay in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't be
No
in a
PGA.
private area.
No
That
PGA.
doesn't mean you can't be in a private area being gay. So it's the same thing. Like it's just having a baby is where it becomes. It's like, all right, now
That's
you're
where the
crossing
waters
the
get
line.
muddy. Because like, shame on you, nigga. Why would you bring that mush into the world?
What is this?
A person
it's-
commit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what is this?
The law of incest.
A person commits the offense of incest if the person engages in carnal intercourse. Whoa. What the fuck is carnal intercourse?
I guess that's
That's like just down and dirty, like like you choking her, little smack every now and
Like you got a
just a little
pinky in
bit.
her ass and a thumb in her pussy
Yeah, yeah,
and a tongue in her throat.
yeah.
Carnal intercourse. With the person's grandparent or grandchild. What? Parent or child or stepchild or legally adopted child. Brother or sister of the half or whole blood. Uncle, aunt, nephew, niece. Nothing
Damn.
about cousin.
They even got
You
it.
notice
with,
that?
They even got it with the half blood.
They ain't say shit about cousins.
they
You
did,
right.
They didn't say anything about
You
cousins.
can fuck your cousin. You just can't fuck your aunt.
Let's be
loophole.
honest. That can't be.
That's what it says.
There's no way.
It's chapter 14, nigga, article 26.
There's no
Yeah,
way
bro.
this loophole allegedly has just been found now. It
Nah,
has to be
Nah,
more
that
to this.
loophole has been wet and warm.
That's why
for a
people
long
actually
time.
talk about the cousin fucking because it's a thing. Niggas ain't going to jail for it.
Yeah.
They still outside to talk about it. Spread these rumors.
But at the
Maybe
same
that's why
time-
cousin fuck is so popular.
that's what I'm saying.
But you can only go to jail for cousin fucking if you have somebody snitching. So it's like, who's snitching on people's like
The
fucking
brother
their
or
cousin?
sister of one of them. The other cousin.
I mean, that's with all laws though. Like You can smoke crack. You just can't do it in front of a precinct.
Shit, depending on what it's in San Francisco, you can.
Yeah, shit.
Well, no, it's written that. Well, I see what you're getting at.
Who, me?
Yeah, like you smoke crack, not there. But
you can,
technically, if they see you doing it, they
you're
don't say
gonna go to
anything,
jail,
right? But they don't say anything about cousin fucking being a thing here. They just talk about
they're
more
not
immediate.
even stating it. Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't even state cousin.
They didn't even bring it up by name, nigga.
Because nigga, brother,
It's crazy. You
brother
can-
or sister,
Whole or
of
half
the
blood?
half or whole blood.
Oh, notice they also haven't said anything about stepbrothers and sisters.
Because that's not, you're not related.
But they said stepchild. You're not related to a stepchild either. But obviously, like, that's fucking wild.
Oh yeah, that's odd.
Your stepfather can't fuck your stepdaughter. But there is niggas who prefer that porn category. That's a real thing.
Step brother, wait, so step parent is punishable, but step brother on step sister fucking is good.
It's legal. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of like
Because
they either,
it's a part of the
they either thought this all the way out or they didn't think it passed the first idea. It's one or the other.
I don't know. Some of these holes that are left in, nigga, is probably because they wanted it to be open.
And you got to think, right? Like, I'm not saying that anybody would want to fuck any of these people in their life, but the most likely to get fucked, like, you're more likely to fuck your cousin than you are your sister. This just sounds crazy.
It does.
This just sounds insane.
And it all came from LOI. Why LOI?
Fuck.
Shout out.
This just
shout out to
sounds
Blake
crazy.
Watkins.
But hold on, let me land the point. Because Cletus, I promise you, we're not trying to scare you. There's a point to this. The ones that are legal are the ones that are more likely to happen. Like, I just feel like in most cases of incest, it's you fucking your cousin, not you fucking your sister, just on average. If you're gonna fuck somebody that's step, it's usually a stepbrother fucking a stepsister.
Maybe for
We
like,
sound crazy. They gonna clip this up and it's gonna be over for us.
nigga, first of all,
Over me.
I'm about to say, nigga, I have my own point. I'm kind of standing firm in it. I don't think,
I'm not condoning this
I
shit.
don't-
I'm just saying that the
Maybe-
ones that are legal are the ones that's most likely to happen.
no, maybe for niggas, maybe like as a nigga, I could see myself fucking my, like, not, I could see,
He's going down with me, Lauren.
No.
He going down with me,
No,
Lauren.
I can see
Who
the
you gonna fuck,
idea.
Justin?
I can see the idea of like, all right, a nigga might fuck his cousin, but a white dude
What?
will fuck his sister. You get what I'm saying? Like, white people always do the extreme of what a nigga would do.
I feel like sibling fucking is normally step sibling fucking on most cases. Because who is attracted to their biological sister? That's like less than 1% of people. But it is possible for you to be attracted to a bitch that's not related to you.
Step sibling doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
It doesn't count as like, that's not like incest.
That's my whole point. That's all I've been saying is that it's not
Because it's not blood related.
It's not technically incest, but you also can't fuck your stepmom. Like if you, 8-year-old Justin, stepmom come in,
Well, you just
orange
made it
juice,
8.
PlayStation, you can't suck a titty.
But 22-year-old Justin,
Even
Stepmom.
then, it's still like that's your stepmom. That's legal.
45-year-old
It's
stepmom.
illegal.
because it's two different factors. One, you can't be a parent fucking nobody that's like
Well, obviously,
beneath, like, you know, on the tree of life, you feel me? Like your kids, your
the age of
granddaughters.
consent, nigga. Yeah,
But
or just family member too. I forgot. It's important.
I don't know. It's a weird law. It's a lot of holes within like the judicial system and shit. You know what I mean? It's
Little
a lot
loopholes.
of it's a lot of loopholes.
Some leaks in that legislation.
Yeah.
Well, they had to keep it open so that the politicians and they had cousins that they sit across from in
They
the
could do their
legislation
own.
room.
That's
They
what I
could-
was saying. Yeah.
Like you gotta
know what I
think,
mean?
Thomas Jefferson probably had a finger in his cousin's ass
They
when he
had to
made
leave it
this shit up.
open. Yeah. They were like, we'll just put everybody
Right,
else there and they'll
slaves.
just like think it. But they'll, if it ever happens, it's not written. You know what I'm saying? So we good.
Or if they smart enough to figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like they left a golden little nugget for people in the law.
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's somebody you can fuck legally.
Should a golden nugget for themselves.
Yeah, nah. It's self-service.
You got to know the law in order to break it.
Yeah. It's a fact.
But nah.
Yeah, or you could just not make it the law. Then you don't have to break it.
Yeah. Shout out to Missouri.
Shout out to Incest Talk. Was there a second layer to that question?
Let's see. No, I think that was it. He was
You were just defending your
defending Missouri.
fucking Missouri.
Yeah,
And second of all, I don't even know what Missouri has. Blake, you're gonna have to comment down below. I don't know if they have like some famous statue like the
Google
Philadelphia
pictures of
Bell.
Missouri real quick.
Oh shit.
Gotta let these niggas know. Yeah, work. Oh, they got that little
State rock.
That's
that
the.
what-
Oh, that's in Missouri.
That's a rock.
I don't know what.
Well,
it is.
just judging off these pictures, Missouri's beautiful,
no, it's
but I
not. I'm
know
tripping.
all of Missouri can't look like this.
Nigga, that's the city. And then
Ain't nothing around it.
like cool one tourist place. What about the clubs? What
St.
about the
Louis is
actual-
in Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, Blake. Don't not defend Missouri, but at the same time know when to speak and know when to give your opinion, nigga.
Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, he has a point. Like when you Google Raleigh, there's no cool ass picture like this. You get what I'm saying? Not even for North Carolina. Like we don't have an attraction.
First of all, if you
We just
type
have
in,
lower rates of cousin fucking, which might be a turnoff for most people.
I mean, if you type in North Carolina, it's gonna be some like shit that pops up. It's not gonna be a
Do it.
big like
We don't have no monuments, nigga.
because we have Appalachian.
We Google North Carolina and they brought us the sign of the border, nigga,
Oh wait. My
and some
fault.
castle none of us have ever seen.
There we go.
That's what I mean. It wasn't on the images.
Nah, we
but
look
you
bad.
literally see everything.
We look
Trees, beautiful landscape.
But Justin, if you like,
What-
if somebody just showed you this without the pictures of North Carolina?
First
in
of
it,
all, you're just-
would you know what you looking at? Like, would you even know where this is? Well, obviously that picture. Everybody's seen that picture.
Yeah, but I didn't know that big shit was in Missouri. I wouldn't know that either.
No, that's
but
in St. Louis. I just forgot that St. Louis was in Missouri.
Right.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what that shit was there. So it's like, and then it's
I've never
If
seen
you type
North
in
Carolina
Missouri-
look like this.
if you type in Missouri,
This makes me wonder what Missouri really looked like. Cause nigga, we lived here forever. When have you seen this?
nigga, because you're not Bruce Wayne, nigga. You should never be that high.
Yeah, nah.
But at the same time, if you type in Missouri, it's only that big ass rock. So the fact that they're only showing that and not like different parts,
You keep
of,
calling
like-
it a rock. I think it's an arch.
Yeah, it's not a rock.
It's
I
like
don't know what it
the
is.
McDonald's logo.
No, but I'm saying it's still rock. It's made out of rock.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's like
That shit is everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
that shit
it's
hard
literally-
though. It's hard.
nigga said it's hard.
What do we have to compete with that? Put something up.
Nigga, we literally have everything.
It's the gateway to the west. Is that what it is?
Nigga, that's the gateway to the west, nigga.
No, it's a mystical portal.
Yeah, nah,
That shit-
it looked like a big
shit
ass
do look
organ.
like some Avengers shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That shit was like
Nigga. I
Ultron-
wonder what they doing under it.
Ultron came
What
through
type of
that
secret
shit.
underground civilization is there?
It probably harnesses energy like an organite or something.
I like that. I like this one better than the Washington Monument.
Yeah, nah, that's way harder than watching Monument, and that's supposed to be
Yeah.
the shit, nigga.
Yeah,
It's not touching the Statue
It de-
of Liberty, but it's shitting all over the Washington Monument,
there's
nigga.
so many things that go into it. Like
A giant presidential dildo in the middle of.
one is the fucking, it's the symbolism behind it. But nah, Missouri, man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck
Nah,
Missouri.
nigga, bugging. Lauren, I'm about to send you. Okay, I think I found it. I'm gonna just send it to your Instagram because it's just gonna be easy to pull it up from there.
All right.
But
You
so
can
re-
send, is it an Instagram drink?
yeah, it's Instagram
You
post.
could have sent it to the text too, but it's cool. Nah, send it to the Instagram. It's fine.
All right, man. Recently, they did a little survey, right? They was talking to the kids, the youth, future of the motherfucking world, about slang words that they find offensive. This shit is very telling about the
What
state of
is that?
what the fuck is Lauren?
Some kid I went to high school with.
Did you know he was gay back then?
Had a feeling.
Forehead to forehead though?
Didn't know.
Which
that
one is the one you familiar with? The bearded one or the
bearded nigga?
wow? And he seems like he got proposed to.
Yeah, so there's
Nah.
proposal pics, so they're everywhere now. Looks like they're getting their thing, their whole marriage thing happening. So
You happy for him?
They got the
yeah,
same. They
shout
got
out
the,
to love, man.
They got the same.
Shout out
color
to Love,
suits.
for real.
I don't know the nigga like that
Shout
actually
out.
at all, really. But you know, niggas in high school in passing.
Yeah.
All right, here it is, Lauren.
I knew his brother. Sorry, go ahead. Oh,
I just sent you this
sent
shit.
it to it?
Was his brother gay too?
Nah, not that I know of. But
Was it
hey,
genetic?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that in high school. When we got out of high school and I like ran into him
Yeah.
out in like the public and shit, and I was like, "Oh, what's good?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember
felt
you.
I was like, "Oh, okay, so this is what that was."
Yeah,
back then.
yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Connections.
Okay,
some
I see it
reason,
now.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it
Like-
makes sense. Like,
Gay can have a time period on it for some people.
yeah.
Like I work with this one dude real quick. before we get on this shit. Like, I looked at, he kind of looks like Daylight, but it's because he has so much like darkness under his eyes and shit, and even his face, he looked like the nigga. But especially with the darkness under his eyes, the little he got the Spawn tattoo.
Yeah.
But it's just like he's a dude, but he's so flamboyant and like a little ticklish that I'm like, he's like a prison gay. And if you saw a picture of the nigga Justin, I swear to God, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But I might have to like sneak a picture of this nigga and bring it to y'all niggas. Like, you could just tell he was gay in prison. That's all I had to say about it.
Oh,
I just know. Like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, you was one of the niggas that was holding in the pocket.
He was in prison?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh, but
I don't know nothing about the nigga.
If he was in
I'm
prison,
looking
he
at him,
would be
I'm
gay.
like, yo, you a prison gay nigga. You could tell. I'm gonna take a picture of the nigga.
That's kind of hard to put. I have to see him, man.
You
That's
gotta
kind of
see
hard
it.
to
You
put on.
gotta
a
You said
nigga.
you work with this nigga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. From afar.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Different
either
sales,
way,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just making sure.
Hey, look, he's
Yeah, just ask him.
gay.
Just a little gay.
Yeah, no, right.
Most popular
what's this now?
slang words used by teens in 2023. What did I say? I say most offensive.
Most popular, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what the most popular slang words. Sus. Oh, now we have to go around the room. What? Because y'all was using sus when you was in fucking like middle school, high school. Did y'all drop that?
Not
in your
that
youth?
much, but you used it. Yeah.
That was a
sus,
word.
Yeah, that's a word.
What situations would you use it in?
When shit was sus, nigga.
Okay.
But it's like
I'm just making sure we have the same definition.
But for me, like it only really
But-
happened in like the dialogue after.
But,
when
like,
I spoke
sus-
with somebody else, like that shit was kind of sus, right? Like you know what I'm saying?
But
That
like
was
sussing, like why is his car pulling up, or sus is like why he got his hands on his like hip. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Because
yeah.
it's two
Why
of
he
those.
got his hand on his hip?
okay.
That a little bit more like when somebody was creeping up, like I never used sus in that way for some reason. I don't know. I never,
For real?
Nah, like I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't say that. I would
Yeah,
use
you'd
it.
be like-
I would choose a different word.
You'd be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is he
yeah,
doing?
yeah. I'd be like, yeah. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that's sus. I'd be like, nigga, do you see that? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Nah,
You know
we-
what I'm saying? Like, and we
okay.
knew what it was, but I never said sus. Like,
Okay.
That's
we
sus. I'd
we used
say,
to use
nigga,
it both ways like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See a car pulling up, looking real weird. This shit looks sus. Some niggas just say suspect. Like, I don't know, a couple niggas that do that.
Like I've heard that too. Yeah, for sure.
Bet is number 2.
I say that a lot still.
That is a good one.
Bet used to be more in my vocabulary back when I was an ignorant youth. I mean, you know, I learned better words.
What, like Roger?
Yeah. 10-4.
Nigga said,
Say less.
nigga said, say less.
Number 4 is salty and
No, 3.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeet. What the fuck does that mean?
That's not true. That can't be true.
The number 3 is yeet.
Like even yeet being a term.
What does that mean? I thought that was just like a catchphrase.
Yo, you,
Like that-
you see that nigga over there?
I thought that's what you say when you swiping some shit from a nigga.
Nah, I don't know. Like
Yo, we getting old.
you see that nigga over there yeeting?
What the fuck that mean? That shit sound-
I've never said yeet outside of talk about the nigga. Who's
Of course, we know yeet as in like the danger. I remember that shit. That yeet,
Yeah.
like that divine phenomenon.
That's what I'm saying. I only know it as a phrase like that. What did niggas used to say when you used to like slap a nigga on the back of the neck, or like when you was necking the nigga?
They would say that.
What's the term? You say yeet too, right?
Pause.
No.
Some
big pause.
I
on
didn't even
that.
hear that shit.
Yeah, I heard it,
I had to
nigga.
play it back. Shit was a little sus, nigga.
Shit was very sus. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that or some niggas just be like, give me that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Give me
I was
that.
gonna say the other part, but it would sound sus too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you would
Give me
have
that
ad-libbed
neck.
it.
That would
yeah.
sound sus too.
Made it
Like,
gayer.
But the niggas did say that. Like,
They used to say, "Give me that neck." They
Give
used
me
to
that
say, they would say
neck.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so who's
They
really
would say
gay?
that.
You was still are, but the niggas are
You
too.
used to say it too, sus ass nigga.
I never said give me that neck.
And what did you
Wait,
used to say?
or a neck.
What did you used to say?
I wasn't really a neck smacking nigga. I never.
I've done it.
Honestly, I
I
wasn't.
had a couple of niggas.
Bro,
But some,
no, everybody done that
Yeah,
shit. When
everybody's
you
done
when
it.
somebody,
Everybody's done
it's
it.
kind of like a punishment. Like you say something stupid, you get necked.
pause again. But yeah.
That's how.
Nah.
Isn't that what we used to say? Am I bugging?
I mean,
That's what that's called, right?
But you would just also catch a nigga lacking. Like he would just,
Just
you know what I'm saying?
sometimes
Like
you
it
would
would
just-
just be that. Like it would just like fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? He just got a
I've had
fresh
that
cut.
happen.
He like, yeah, like
I've done that to niggas. I've had that happen to me where it's
Yeah.
like I'll just smack a nigga on the neck and not even say nothing. Like it's just a casual like motion
just-
type of thing. I'm in the flow. Boom.
Yeah.
Bow.
Should've been-
What's happening,
Kinda
nigga?
should have been playing
Not
close
really.
attention, nigga.
What's happening, nigga? Sound like Cherry TNT, nigga.
Nah, nigga. Oh shit.
Cap.
Salty is the number 4. Salty makes sense. Salty should be up there. Yo, what is like top 5 all-time slang words?
I mean, do you put swag in there just because of like how big it was? Like, I feel like if we did an all-time list, it would probably be corny as shit because like we thinking about shit that's been popular all time, which means it could be outdated.
But more
word. That might be a popular one.
But I'm trying to think about Caucasians
like
too,
used.
Mexicans.
That's what I'm saying. Like overall, like word, like a lot of people know and understand it at least.
But like if you say word, if you say nah mean in front of a white person, they're gonna go
right. But
if you say word,
exactly,
they're gonna be like word.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like
no.
Word.
They're gonna
get happy.
They're gonna
get happy.
They're gonna assume.
Nah, bro. White people know about shit.
Yeah, they do. They
know about
you
shit.
gotta get around. No, they know a lot more
It
than
depends on
you know.
what era. It depends on what era.
Yeah, nah,
They know a lot, bro.
Like, I mean,
see, you just did it, nigga.
I said I mean,
Nah, I mean, it kind of is the same. It's
No,
the same.
nigga, no.
You just using a different connotation.
nah, nigga.
Same phrasing.
I don't know about nah mean, but
Nah, I mean,
who DMX? Hello.
Yeah.
What are you?
that's what I was trying to do.
You got nah mean.
Well, I was really trying to do the nigga from the Boondocks.
Is a slang?
Ayo, none of that is slang.
What,
Okay,
ayo? Ayo is slang.
No,
Ayo
like
is slang, but
no,
A
like
or yo?
Yo,
Neither of those
like
are
two
slang.
separate
Is
entities.
that considered slang?
They're not
Technically
considered
it is,
slang.
though. No.
Why would it not
Yo, nah.
be? Yo is you.
Yo, yeah. No, it's not.
Kinda. When I'm saying yo,
I know what you mean. I'm talking
like,
to somebody.
Yeah,
but it's not you
I'm referring
because.
to
But
you.
it's not you because a lot of times you could see something. You could just be like, "Yo," like when you see something else happen and niggas
You
turn with
could.
you. You know what I'm saying?
You
So it's
could.
like
dog.
I said
is,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog is yeah. Dog
What
is-
about white
dog is-
people though? You think they're saying that?
Yeah,
Mexicans?
yeah. Actually, I think they say that more.
Maybe
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
White people slang.
Hanging with my dog the other day.
White people really ain't had slang since like the 1960s,
Buddy.
right?
Buddy is
That's
big.
that's
Buddy's
heavy
big.
in the white community,
heavy in
but
the
that's
white
not. It's not
But
enough. That's in the black community to really put it on the list.
That's heavy in the white community, and that's actually how you know that I'm
Angry.
When I say that word, that's how you know I've officially code switched. When I've chosen to code switch,
Yeah.
I start using buddy.
Buddy is a good one.
Yeah.
Buddy
Don't they
is
say that
phenomenal.
when they're
Yeah.
angry too, though? Like, hey, buddy.
When I was talking to somebody, I'd be like,
Slow
"Yeah, my
it down,
buddy.
buddy.
I got a buddy who when you hear me say that, yeah,
Yeah.
So you
sure.
substitute nigga with buddy.
yeah, for sure,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah."
I'm right.
Gots to.
For sure.
I'm right. What do I say? I don't know. I just say nigga. I don't be talking to white people I got to impress.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
it's not. It's not about the
Or
conversation.
not impressed, but just not be a nigga around. Like,
Yeah,
I be
yeah,
around regular whites. Whites with no power.
But like the shit was all time. The 5 all time best slang.
Dog is definitely up there.
Is pussy considered slang?
Yeah,
So pussy got to be up there.
yeah.
Pussy, yeah, I'll put that up
Yeah,
there.
it's up there.
I'll
What
put
about
pussy
like
up there.
tig old bitties? Like,
That's nobody saying that out like
No.
in one.
but just in terms of all right, tits. Is tits slang? Because you can really do slang for different categories. You can
Well,
do
tits is slang, but we're talking about all time, Tony. All time.
If we're gonna do, I don't want to be the one to say it because I don't want it to be, what it is. But if we're gonna do pussy, you got to put dick in there too.
gay. He said you gotta put dick in there too.
Kind of have to.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
He said it's necessary. We could not have it.
With the balls hanging out, like fuck. But yeah, that's fair.
It became a nickname as well for
Dick,
Richard.
we
It's
have to
not
put
as
that
gay.
in.
kinda have to
It's
put
not
it
as
in
gay
there.
as what we thought it was
Yeah.
initially because like you could say if somebody's being a dick.
Correct.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
being a dickhead. Like even that it spawned fucking
From that.
synonyms.
Exactly. It's literally
Variations.
created other words. Like pussy hasn't done that.
Dickwad.
You're not a pussy wad.
I
Are you
Puss.
a puss head? Like who does that?
Yeah, but
Puss
it's-
boy.
You know what I mean?
But it's
That's the
usually-
thing.
fuck nigga.
But it's-
Yeah,
or
we're gonna have to.
even bussy, right? Like that. It's not about pussy, but it comes from pussy. Just like how dickwad comes from dick.
Oh man, this section's got to be bleeped up.
I'm
bro.
about to say you don't have to say it every. Jesus Christ, just say Ickwad or something.
Yeah.
It's more damn. Whoever edited this, Lauren or AJ, apologies, but
Yes, I.
nah, like those aren't like Ickwad. Like nah, that's who's ever said that?
Dickwad.
I think that's only been in movies.
Then that means it's been said.
It's been said.
They don't put it in movies unless it's been put in real life.
Not really.
Yeah. For the most part.
A lot of times.
The
A lot of
best,
times.
the best,
They need natural dialogue.
the best comedy movies always have like shit that it's like what?
That's circumstances though, but actual phrasing, the way that we use English, it's consistent.
I don't know, man. Slang is great though. Number 5, we got Cap.
Nigga has got to be number 1 all the time, right?
Nah, if we're going,
Or you add the AH at the end.
yeah, Lauren just said the ER version.
Lauren said it only
has
gets a
done-
thumbs up unless you say ER too.
ER has done. It's been 400 years strong.
More than that. Maybe less. They didn't probably start calling, like, when did they start giving us nicknames of slavery?
Probably.
You think that was immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin was talking about that because the N word comes from negus,
Negus.
which means kings, and
Negus.
which was just a slang word for king all throughout Africa. So they heard that shit and was like, why I keep calling each other that?
So they called it us. They called us it. It's kind of a weird way of debating it.
Nah, I mean they were just mocking us, just doing what white people do best.
So the word Negro comes from the Greek word negus or African word negus.
I don't really know
Would
the
you-
origin of it.
Nah, Negro. I don't know. Negro might have derived from negro, which is black in Spanish.
Oh, negra.
Yo,
Yo, that shit. I can't say that word. I forgot it's on the bad word list. But you see that wanted poster right there? Oh, we can say nigga though. Just imagine I said nigga, but with a hard E on it. Run, nigga, run. How much is this bounty worth?
nah, what was the?
I was trying to find they don't have like a direct.
I think this is a play.
Oh yeah.
Run, nigga, run. The play.
Yeah. That's a song.
Who
about a
starred in it?
fugitive. It's a song about a fugitive.
All the other kids with better
Yeah.
run, nigga, run.
This is printed in 1851, so we know it was at least back then.
It's lyrics for a song about a fugitive escaping, a slave fugitive. That's amazing.
The term colored or Negro became a respectful alternative in 1851. The Boston Vigilance Committee, the Boston Vigilance Committee.
Try it again.
And nigga. First of all, when you fuck up, I don't say nothing. Be respectful. Abolished
'Cause I don't fuck up.
abolitionist organization posted warnings to colored people of Boston and vicinity. So basically, it's just a term we came up with that was better than the ER version.
What's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite word.
Or not favorite word. That was kind of a
But even
cinema
in
word.
general,
Like, what's your most used word? It's got to be nigga, right?
nah, because at my job it's like I rarely say that word, and I'm there really most of the day.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you think about it, and when I get off of work,
But when you think about
I don't-
all time,
I'm not saying nigga in front of my mom.
for real?
I'm not just like. Maybe my sister, I'd be like, nigga, what do you like? But I'm not like nigga, like nah.
Oh, I've been saying nigga in front of my mom since I was like 16, maybe even 15. She been cool with that shit. I remember the day it happened. It was back when
It was
said
just
that
like
shit I lost my virginity.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember the day it happened.
Breaking down the whole story.
Perfect Colors. I was at my aunt's house and Kevin Hart just dropped that one special where he had
laugh
the
at my
joke.
pain.
Seriously funny
Either one of those two. I'm trying to remember what the joke was.
with his pops.
I think it was with his pops when he was like nigga. Like he just said he emphasized nigga in the joke. And I used to retell that joke so well she would let me say nigga. So much so to the point where I just started using it in casual conversation with her. Like talking about my sister like this nigga, like ooh, and it was cool.
Oh yeah, nah. It's not even like a word I even like thought about using in front of her. Like I've used it in front of her, but it's not like
You don't curse in front of your mom today?
I don't see like the reason. Not curse in front of her, but
Like, I'll
it's
be
not
like, shit. Like, I'll say that. I'm not gonna be like you stupid fucking bitch in front of her, even if I'm talking to a really dumb bitch.
It's not enough to where
She'll
I can
be a lady in front of my mom.
It's not enough to where I could think of the last time I cursed in front of her.
Mama, how about you? What's your
I'm on the
making politics
same type
indicate?
of time with Justin.
Okay.
I don't really curse in front of my mom. I was like, for what?
But it's not
really?
because it's like I'm
Yeah, it's
trying
not-
to be
yeah.
overly respectful.
It's just how it is, really.
Niggas
It's
gentlemen.
like ain't no real point.
and it's
And
like
I'm never telling my mom a story that really needs it either.
and it's like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the occasional like shit. I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
like occasionally when
This is
something's
when you drop
happening,
something.
she asks me about something, I'm frustrated. I might say some shit.
you
like,
know, it's,
just in general about my
Might say
story
some
or what
shit
happened.
just
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, but
I just say some shit.
outside of that, not really.
You know, respectful black men, nigga.
Yeah.
Take
honestly.
notes.
Why? I'm a respectable Dominican man. You ain't know?
Oh, now you Dominican.
Yeah, I see.
When it comes to cursing in front of your mom, I identify as Spanish.
Oh, okay, Hispanic. Okay.
I'm rolling them R's on that ER, nigga.
Nigga, whatever, nigga. So much fucking history. I didn't know it was this. What did you type in? What fucking wiki page is this?
It's probably not even
the,
right.
The wiki page for the word
You know we could edit
for the
Oh.
N word with ER.
Where ER?
Yeah, but it said it was recorded first time derogatory in 1775.
Speaking of niggas, in some basketball news.
1775, nigga.
1775.
Yeah, that's the first time it was used derogatorily.
How can they keep track of that?
That was a good year.
Wait, 1775?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Isn't that the year to be on them hats? What's the year to be on them Make America Great?
Yeah, that's like Confederate Day.
What's that?
No, that's the day we became a nation.
But what year did that
1776.
happen?
1776.
Okay.
But you remember how like,
Mysteriously after you started calling niggas niggas.
but you know how like, there's a day that people get confused. Like, I think 1775, some special did happen. But you know, and more some like cool nigga news. Well, not really, but Mikey Williams, you
He
know,
rebounded.
You know, yeah, he rebounded. You know what I mean? He was going through a little phase, a little emo phase, a little dark. You know what I'm saying? But he's back now. I think he pleaded guilty, so he's going to be eligible to play and shit. So
Well,
you
you
know,
pleaded guilty to everything? That's what happened?
I think he pleaded guilty. Like,
Did
to
you
a
put an
couple
article in the
charges.
chat? Did you put an article in the chat?
An article. You see.
So
I don't know.
if he pleaded
Yeah,
guilty, is he not like what's happening? He's not serving nothing?
Nah, I mean, you just plead guilty and your punishment will be should I guess spoken about with the judge. But let's talk about how happy this black man
Why
is.
are you so happy to plead guilty?
Because nigga, it's the court of law. Pleading guilty is very good.
All right.
Depends on if you did it or not, right?
Image wise, it's amazing.
Felipe's, where's it at? On Indian Street?
It's all over. It's all over.
So, Mikey, how you feeling after court today?
I feel good, brother. You know, all glory to God. I'm just happy that I made it out of this situation, you know, but I'm just excited to get back to the court.
He definitely did it.
Nah, man,
He did it. I believe it.
I don't think he did it. Nah, if you heard the charges, you'll be like, oh, nah, I don't think this nigga did it. Because it was like on some shooting charges.
Yeah, we covered it. a
Well,
little.
I don't know. Hell of a shot. We talked
Put it
about it.
this way, he was holding them cufflinks like John Wick would.
Yeah.
Not even gonna hold you. The way he was straightening that collar out and shit.
Perfect accuracy. He was holding it like a real inmate. He even walks like he just did a bid.
Yeah, nah, he got out of jail. Like he walked out of there like little baby would. Leaving
with
an
his
Atlanta
ghost.
courthouse.
But in all honesty, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Mikey. I'm glad he's like kind of got through this shit. It's still going to be a stain on his like whole career.
Nah, he'd be all right. He's
Nah.
black. It's not like he about to go into a corporate world. He's about to go into pro sports. This nigga's
But-
doing drugs and hitting they hoes. He'd be
Nah.
all right.
Yeah, if niggas is pointing guns on IG,
Nigga, if
You know what I'm
Karl
saying?
Malone is impregnating 13-year-olds, you can get away with anything.
niggas
nigga.
is posting syrup and lean on their IG, and you know what I mean.
Well, it's nothing you can do.
Josh strapped up.
It's nothing you
He'd
can
be
do
all right.
after the fact, but it's still like it's still a stain.
Nigga, if Giddy can have a one-night stand with a teenager,
It's still a stain.
Mike
and,
Williams is gonna be perfectly fine.
and it's like shit. We don't know if he can. Like this nigga could be arrested
Allegedly.
tomorrow.
Who? Giddy?
Giddy.
I thought that they found out
Giggity.
that the girl doesn't want to press charges, the family don't want to press charges, they don't want to cooperate.
Yeah.
So there's really no case.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, things could change. Like shit could fucking.
Yeah, she could change her mind.
That's true.
She could think
That's
about
true.
like, yo, there's kind of some money on the
Yeah.
line in this situation, right?
Or nigga, her handler. Like nigga, her father could be like, let's get this money now.
Or they already paid that hush money on the side.
Yeah, you never
Literally.
know. Could
They've already capitalized.
have come to a
Literally,
thunderous agreement.
I even told y'all niggas that I was like, this could be just a
They
missed
had a
extortion
sit
payment.
down meeting. He was actually there, and he was like, "Hey, look, you really gonna do this to me after
Yeah.
all I've done for y'all?
Yeah.
All that love I made.
You know what I'm saying? Everything
Yeah.
I did for you and your
Now
family.
you finally find somebody to replace what I gave to you. What, nigga?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Feel good about it.
Reminded me of Drake, nigga.
It's a big dragonfly in here. Jesus Christ. It's Jurassic Park in this bitch. But nah, man. Shout out to Mikey. And in more basketball news, Miles Bridges. What the fuck?
Yeah, this dog is looking for something.
Miles Bridges is expected not to be on the Hornets ever again after this season.
What?
Y'all think? Well, allegedly beat his girl
Again?
Nah,
really?
for the past beating.
But I thought they let him
okay.
come back for that.
Yeah,
they
but
did.
he's expected to not be on the fucking next season roster.
What? He ain't been.
It's like you're good enough to come back, but you're a bad look for the team.
Okay. So you good enough to fulfill the agreement we already had, but we
Yeah.
not re-upping nothing with you.
It's a bad look. And
That's the
that's
case, it
what I
makes
was
sense.
saying. Some things are just a bad look. It's a bad image. Regardless if he gets away with it.
Yeah, no, that's a big sting on your organization.
Bro,
It's gonna be a big distraction for LaMelo Ball, nigga.
But
How's he supposed to pass the ball to this known domestic abuser?
shit. Nigga, flashy pass, nigga, alley-oop or something.
Yeah, so
that's what it should be. I mean,
so he could punch it.
because I think she came out and said, like, nah, actually, I was just tripping. I don't know what I was on when I told y'all that.
But wasn't
Miles
that footage?
Bridges' wife.
I thought some footage leaked, or was that another basketball player?
Could have been another black dude. Could have been.
Might be getting them all confused.
Yeah.
They look alike sometimes.
They be old videos, too. He could have a different haircut. Who knows? But all in all, though,
Might have been a football player I'm thinking about. But, that kind of fucking sex. Like,
yeah.
No.
It's just
they're definitely going to be a worse team, but maybe better morally.
better morally. It depends on what them other niggas is doing on that team. Like, who else is on that roster?
Whatever they doing, they
Melo
gotta
look like
hide it now.
Melo look like he's tricking heavily.
Nah.
He got that look in his eyes for sure.
Well, maybe. He's probably buying her a lot of things. I think he's with an older woman right now.
Terry Rozier. All right, so Terry is probably the most responsible. He knows
Nope.
that he's on the last. He's on his last leg in the league. He's probably the most responsible. He's probably like actually coming to practice and shit, actually trying hard.
You
and shit.
see, they got a team
Gordon
full of
Hayward.
dysfunction because I've always
Gordon
said
Hayward.
you can't name niggas like goofy names like Kai or Cody. Something always gonna go wrong. This nigga Terry, there's no telling what demons he has in his closet. The niggas, first of all, you know a nigga named Miles? Like a nigga named Miles? Nah, that's a few niggas named
That's
Miles.
I was about
There's
to
a
say.
couple niggas
We know
named
a couple of niggas named
That's
Miles.
getting popular, but a nigga named Terry.
First of all, it's not getting popular if we know them our age. That means they've been popular for years.
No, that means it's becoming a more popular name.
Nah, if we know a lot of Miles that's our age,
Yeah.
that means that name was popular, nigga, back then when they was kids. Like that.
I get
name's
what
been
you're
popular.
saying, but like, we in our prime not our prime right now, but like, we're becoming.
I think I've met another nigga named Miles. Work with the nigga. I worked at a pretty sizable company though, but
does he hit his woman?
shit, he hit his numbers. He always hitting quota.
He punches something.
I don't think LaMelo always.
LaMelo don't look like he got no demons in his closet.
Yeah, LaMelo actually.
He just look like the type of nigga that loves light skinned bitches, but would just like
for the wrong reasons. Though.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons. Yeah.
Gordon Hayward, he's responsible. It's a lot of good responsible dudes on this roster, but JT Thor.
Yeah, nah.
Fuck, how many points is that?
They're gonna be worse without Miles, but it's like fuck it. He'll find somewhere else to fit in.
Yeah, nah. It's unfortunate, man. The Hornets is losing like a pretty great basketball player.
He's not good enough to hit his girl. Now this is LeBron James. That's a different story.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, good enough to hit your girl. Like, you're never enough. You're never good enough for some shit like that.
Yeah, you are. Like Louis C.K. is good enough at comedy to just jerk off in front of people. What did Dana White do? Dana White is good enough at organizing fighting events that he can fight his spouse.
And that's the thing.
Not morally speaking, but just publicly. Like, niggas is not trying to get him locked up. They don't care. He does something else for the community. It's distracting enough.
What team is he going to go to?
There's no telling.
What state is the highest state in like
what's
woman
the
beating?
highest state for domestic abuse?
I was about to say, is it Houston?
Yeah, guess. I feel like it's got to be somewhere where there's like niggas just angry. Like, what about like a Boston?
Nah, I was thinking somewhere hot. Oklahoma.
Like a Phoenix, Arizona?
Shit.
Domestic violence is by states in 2023. All right. So first up, we got Oklahoma. About 49%, 49.1% to be exact, of women and 40% of men experience domestic violence in their lifetimes. 40%. That's a lot. That's pretty high. That's damn near half of everybody.
Like, if you're born in Oklahoma, there's a possible chance you're gonna be getting beat by your bitch, nigga.
Nigga, no, hold on. If you're a woman in Oklahoma, there's a 50% chance you probably getting hit.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane. That's extremely high. Should we be doing something about this?
Yes and no. Like, there's no like power scale on like the punches for this data. Like, hit is a very peculiar word.
But there's no like. Are you implying that there's a good version of a hit?
There's definitely softer versions, for sure. Kentucky has the second highest rate of domestic violence with 45.3% of women and 35.5% of men having experienced domestic violence.
In a single day in 2019, Kentucky's domestic violence program served 1,400 adults in child survivors. It's ridiculous, nigga. And who's number 3? Shout out Blake and his people.
Missouri. So y'all watch incest and y'all beat y'all women. And I'm talking to you, Blake. I'm not talking to all of Missouri. I'm talking to just you.
Yeah, just you. Because for us, you're the pinnacle of Missouri.
I mean, honestly, it sounded like you wanted to put hands on us.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
Like
a little bit, just by the right?
And I don't know.
Like you started looking like his girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm gonna
man.
hit that hoe.
About 41.8% of Missouri women too. Like, come on, man.
Nah, that's extremely high.
Can you control F it? See if about North Carolina. See if we even on this list because we don't hit our bitches over here.
We're definitely not in the top 10.
South Carolina in the top 10 though.
Don't count.
It's the South. We don't associate with them like that.
We the North.
Niggas fucking their cousins over there. North Carolina, where we at? So only about 35.2% of the lovely queens in North Carolina.
30% against men.
That's not too bad.
You know, it's not optimal.
Yeah.
But it's not high like you other niggas.
Lower than the U.S. average.
Yeah.
Exactly. North Dakota.
So that means we're doing pretty good.
North
We just got to get that cousin fucking down to a
We're at least trying to bring the
reasonable-
number down. You know what I'm saying?
We got to get that cousin fucking down to a reasonable value though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we working
Bring
on
our
it.
stock up as a state overall. But what was we just talking about?
Shit, this.
Yeah, Miles Bridges. Let's end on something stupid. What time we at, Lauren?
We at 2:20.
All right. So let's make fun of this little nigga because he needs to get taught a very valuable lesson in life, which is people don't really give a fuck about how you feel. So fuck how you feel. Should I even send this? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna send this image in the chat. So it's this little nigga. What state is he in? It's not saying what state he's in, but he's trying to get Apple to petition against this emoji, the nerd emoji with the glasses and the little buck teeth.
Are you serious?
Send this shit to the chat. Yeah, this is real life. He even drew it.
This is crazy.
So,
we gotta talk
wait.
about that Ruby Rose shit too. I forgot about that.
Wait, so the nigga is
Lauren's gotta
petitioning.
pull it up.
I got you. I'm gonna pull it up. See if we can though.
So we live in a world now where if you offended by something, you should get institutions to change it. Because you matter.
Is this like a real thing?
It's right here.
Or is he just proving, ain't no way this is him.
This is real. This is real.
This is his parents.
Now, it could be.
What if
But we had to assume that it isn't.
what if this is like one, he doesn't even like look like him. He's not smiling.
It's probably because he's trying to hide his teeth. He's used to that. And I think what he has on the right is a sketch of what would be acceptable according to his standards.
The right look like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, now the right looks autistic. He
Nigga,
would rather look.
A minion, right?
Yeah, nah.
I was thinking of the Minions people. Or
A bumblebee.
a nerdy son.
No, he looked like a lemon. It looked like a lemon head with Down syndrome.
The joint on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right.
Nah, if he drew that, that nigga's sad. But all in all, I mean, 10-year-old started a petition for Apple to change the nerd emoji Because it's offensive.
To
You
people
see-
wearing glasses.
Oh, that's his reason. To people wearing glasses.
Because it's offensive to people wearing glasses.
He said, "I'm not a nerd, nigga. I just wear glasses."
I wish we could
Why?
get him talking about this so he could articulate his point so we could like really just tear it down. But nigga,
Wait.
you wear glasses. Are you offended by this in any regards?
Nah, I don't really like.
It's because you was raised amongst the last civilization of real niggas.
Like this whole thing is a little weird. I'm a little confused because I feel like this has to be a joke.
It's not.
Like,
Andrew
this is-
Tate talked about this. AJ just sent this in the chat. Nigga told him to get a life, you little nerd.
Andrew. So like I said, this is definitely a joke. If Andrew Tate is talking about it, this nigga.
Nigga, Andrew Tate goes on Piers Morgan. He only handles real world issues, nigga.
And who? First of all, that's a whole nother conversation. Who the fuck is Piers Morgan? And what has he done to be Piers Morgan? That's a whole nother conversation. But
what do you mean?
All in all, like who the fuck is Piers Morgan?
He's an established journalist. A lot of history and TV interviewing. What's wrong with that? But the thing with him recently is that he's interviewing a lot of niggas that traditional news sources aren't gonna fuck with. CNN isn't gonna get Andrew Tate to come in and sit down.
I'm just saying, like,
or even Hassan Piker.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I've never heard of Piers Morgan throughout the years until like
BBC shit, I guess.
4 years. And
He's
it's
getting
possibly
shit is
because who the
heating
fuck
up.
watches BBC?
Right.
But
some cucks.
Yeah, a lot of them. But I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say. This is kind of like, it's like childish. And first of all,
of course,
is that the Android nerd? That's not the Apple nerd right there. Can they see this right there?
That's definitely zoom in. We gotta get a little zoom on that because that's definitely the Android version of this emoji. And
are you sure?
I would understand being offended by that shit. That shit looks crazy.
Let me see. Nerd. Bro, when you type in nerd, the shit doesn't pop up. So did they already
But they
remove
might have
it?
changed that. They could have changed that.
Nah.
That could have just happened. Try geek or even queer.
Jesus.
Are we allowed to say that? We probably can't say that word.
No, queer is good.
I don't know. That's part of the LGBTQ though. That's one of the definitions.
Being a
It's good money.
nerd is not synonymous with being gay.
Lauren gives the most reassuring thumbs up ever. Like if Lauren thumbs up something, it's okay. Fuck it.
I don't know. It looks like it. It just looks terrible for some reason.
Yeah, nah, it does look different there, but that's because it's Android. If this was your son, if this was your kid, right?
You want to know? I would rather have my kid writing like comic books about stopping bullies. Shout out to Black Lightning. You know what I mean? If you watch that episode. But yeah, I would be very disappointed. Like, nigga, this is what you petitioning? Like I was saying, like, I was chilling in Durham. I'm walking. I see this black dude. It was like some black event. I see this kid. He's like, yeah, you know, I have my own comic book. I'm 14 years old. You know, I call him Black Lightning or I call me Black Lightning. You know, I'm just an anti-bullying superhero. You get what I'm saying? That's some shit that's commendable. Like, yeah, son, I love that shit, son.
It's still nerdy, but it just feels cooler because he's black and doing it.
No, it's not nerdy. It's not nerdy.
Nigga made a comic book about niggas stopping bullies.
Why? Who are you, the fucking cool black dude who thinks he's cool and shit?
I think I'm the authority on
fucking
cool
you
black shit. And I veto that.
No,
that
nigga,
shit is not
that's
happening.
some cool shit.
Black Lightning?
If your kid was doing that, yeah,
How
that's
old?
fucking cool. I think he was 13, 14.
Too old.
No.
You supposed to be worried about pussy.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. He wasn't 14, but he was definitely 13 or 12. But that's still,
Not that far off.
but it's young enough to where it's like, all right, like your head is in the right spot. The nigga trying to be a superhero. Unfortunately, he's trying to stop bullying, which is all superheroes. But him, like that being his ethos, like I'm trying to stop bullying. That's kind of gay, like you know what I mean?
It's a little bit, but it's better than shooting up a school because of bullies.
Of course.
So I kind of agree with you now.
But well, he has laser powers. Like what universe? We talking about the boys type of universe? Like if that's the case, nigga, he's fucking them kids up. Nigga.
He's fucking killing
He
them.
got lightning powers. But nah, man, this is I'll look at my son like, what? Like, nigga, you want a petition? How do you even know that word? You're 10 years old. The fuck you know what a petition is?
Because 10-year-olds are being taught that what they feel is paramount. That's what's happening here. That's what society's coming to, nigga.
That's what society is coming to?
I think that you should be offended.
It's kind of fucking hot in here.
I feel like being offended is the only way to be a better person.
Why?
Or being able to handle offense well. Like if somebody says something about you and you lose your shit, to the point where you make a petition about it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the whole like sticks and stones thing. Like, god damn, Lauren, you're supposed to control her, not abuse her.
Hey, nigga, he's in Missouri right now.
Grabbing her by the
supposed to grab your bitch.
Why would you
like
even
that.
say it like that? Like that was actually what was happening.
Strong.
Yeah, you
scrub.
did make it sound a little bit crazier
Yeah,
than it
what are
was.
you doing? Like, why would you say that?
What the fuck was that, dude?
You
got going on?
I'm glad I'll never see you at the Oscars. What the fuck was that, dude? you ain't never acting.
Yo, come on, man.
What the fuck was that, dude? What the fuck? Yo, but nah, man.
You put it this way: whatever level of bullying you was getting before, you're gonna get 10 times more now. Like, what you think? There's a girl at his school that's like, oh my god, this shit is so hot, Matthew. You complain to the world about being a fucking nerd. That's how you get pussy nowadays.
I think hey man, it's gonna be some like ugly Betty type of girl. You know what I mean? Well, that's probably fucked up. She'll be 10 years old, but you know, like the ugly duckling at the school. You know,
There's
what
always
I mean?
one.
They're gonna find the level. You feel me? But I don't know, man. This is. I wish we had more context to this. Like,
I tried to find something of him explaining it, and I don't think it exists. All they have is his image.
Yeah, nah.
This is a lazy protest. The nigga didn't even articulate a point. He just took a picture. He put up 2 pictures and X'd one out.
What's the definition of a protest? Is this even a protest?
Well, he's trying to get a petition
Starts
signed.
a petition. He's trying to get a petition signed.
So that's a formal protest. You're trying to get other people who agree with you to also voice their concerns. Oh, wait, is this video?
Yeah.
Bless you.
We're gonna see what happens here.
Yeah, let's see what fucking happens. What news
At
sources?
Jerry University,
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew
Nothing's free nowadays.
Yeah, for real,
That shit,
bro.
not even the LOI video. Nigga, one time I was trying to watch this shit, I had like 3 ads. Like, it felt like within a 2-minute radius. I was like, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Like, we must be making some money, huh, nigga? Shit.
My name's Teddy and I'm campaigning against this horrible emoji.
Okay, this is cool.
This petition is all about changing the nerd emoji and making people with glasses feel like they're special. I hate the teeth at the bottom and the name. It's making me feel sad and upset. This is what I would like because it's not got the stupid teeth, it's got a little grain and it's got a nicer name, the genius emoji. So if you want to help me and all the other people in the world with glasses get rid of this emoji, then sign our petition online and we will get this in the bin.
Okay. All right.
And
He didn't even dunk it.
the bin the
Yeah,
bin
'cause
is the
he's soft.
trash can for UK.
Yeah.
For all of y'all on the radio or on the way to work.
I know what his problem
Listen to
is. He just needs braces. Like, imagine, he got braces, got his teeth fixed. 2 years later, he's looking back on this like, that's not even me, nigga.
He probably
I don't relate to this emoji. How can I be offended by it?
I think he needs a vacation to America, nigga. You know what I mean? In a weird way, I think actually coming over here is gonna like really straighten the nigga out. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas is like mean over here. Like, it sounds like everybody's nice over there. It sounds like he hasn't been bullied lit.
We gotta drop this nigga off in the Bronx.
Nah, Flatbush.
No, he might not survive.
He'll be all right. He'll come back. He'll come back out stronger, nigga.
We gotta drop that nigga off in the Bronx somewhere.
He'll come back out with
I
context.
feel like he might not get properly roasted in Flatbush.
Like on the Dave Chappelle show?
Maybe the Bronx or Brooklyn.
Yonkers. Nigga, it's not about being roasted. It's just about...
No, his feelings need to get hurt.
Yeah,
they
but-
need to break him. He
but
needs to hit rock bottom.
Not just by words, but like by fisticuffs too. I'm
No,
thinking a little
no,
shove, just a little
no,
shove,
nah.
little shove,
Maybe.
a little like, what's going on, white boy?
But whooping his ass might not do
No,
nothing for him.
why you words,
you gotta talk
Tony,
to him
words.
like you gotta talk to him reassuring at the same time. We not
You
gonna
got-
hurt you, nigga. Come on, stop acting like that, nigga. Yeah.
Well, not,
Don't flirt with him, Lauren. What the fuck was that?
yeah,
Nah, I'm saying you gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about.
Like, you're-
He said, I promise you it's not gonna hurt, man.
but
Nah, not like that.
they don't even
You know
have
what
to
I mean?
show him. They don't even have to like make it seem like they're not trying to hurt his feelings because that's gonna do him bad.
I'm not saying hurt his feelings. I'm saying push around, but saying like, hey, we're not gonna.
But
I'm not gonna beat you
But that's
up,
what I was
but you know
saying.
what I'm
They don't have to act like they're not trying to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Like
for
that's
sure,
what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
Like they don't even have to do that. They need to be hard.
But they don't have to hit him. They just need
That's
to
what I'm
have
saying. They don't need to hit
the
him.
threat
Sure.
of violence.
That's what I was
They
getting.
need the threat of violence. They don't need a nigga.
Yeah.
If he feels safe, the insults don't hit as hard.
Yeah. He needs to feel threatened.
He's got to feel threatened and vulnerable, and only then will he blossom into something better. You got to break him down. You got to tear him apart. They got to let some bitches on a bus in Brooklyn just look at his mouth for 5 minutes and just riff.
Yeah. Just fucking. I mean, damn, this sounds terrible. I mean, all in all, though, because this is some UK shit, you know, really not even like our judicial system, you know what I'm saying? But
who you getting at?
He's a UK. He's a UK.
So truthfully though, you don't think there's any merit to what he's trying to get accomplished? You think it's a commendable thing, or it's a 10-year-old kid? I mean, you got to give him. Everybody got to have a dream.
I understand his idea, and he could turn
the
into
genius
a
emoji.
great politician because of this. I mean, his thought process, like just his way of thinking.
Just his motivation
But
to even, like, he's
at the
10 and he
same
knows
time,
what petition means, like you said.
This could also be like the start of a very bad thing. Because if this actually garnered some attention, then that's going to get to his head. He's going to think he can actually like do what he puts his mind to, which is
what happened to Hitler,
which isn't good for everybody.
Right,
you shouldn't be able to do what you put your mind to for everybody.
This is probably what happened to Hitler. He
Yeah.
complained about something when he was a kid, realized he get a little notoriety for it. All of a sudden, it's a superior race. Well, imagine this little nigga became a dictator. Tyrannical.
Everybody has to wear glasses.
If you have 20/20 vision, internment camp.
No, if you have 20/20 vision, internment camp, and they make you wear glasses so your vision becomes fucked up. Because
And
you know,
and if you wear contacts, you a coon. You a coon to the superior race.
Yeah, you like
because your vision is really fucked up, but you trying to look like one of them niggas. You trying to look like you got perfect 20/20.
Yeah, it's like, you know, your hair dry, your hair kind of blow dried out and shit. Like you kind of faking the funk a little bit.
You got silk perm, nigga.
Nigga got a motherfucking.
Yeah, nah, this is dangerous. I hope he doesn't lead a fucking legion of nerds.
Hopefully
that know
not.
a bunch of coding and how to solve Rubik's cubes.
Shit, with that.
Start a little militia. I feel like we could work a nerd militia's ass though.
Nah, it depends on.
Well, it depends on how high tech they go.
It depends on how high.
Depends on how high tech they go.
And a lot of nerds are like, just because you smart in one thing don't mean you smart. And a lot of nerds just be smart in one thing. Like,
now that means you smart.
Like, I felt to be like really considered like an intellectual.
Yeah,
you kind of have to have like
an advanced knowledge about a subject.
Like at least your hands dipped in like some parts. Like, you know.
Nah, because you wouldn't go to NASA and be like, nigga, all y'all niggas know is space. Y'all ain't smart.
Yeah, but
you would never disrespect the astronauts.
Shit, even the astronauts, like, they're not the smartest niggas there. Yeah, like, what was that black woman that solved the code? So, like, niggas can go into space, like...
Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah. Well, yeah, her name. But...
Who's Taraji P. Henson?
Those motherfuckers they be the smartest motherfuckers.
Yeah, nah, it'd be the black woman that don't get no credit.
With her hair blow dried out, you know, she's trying to, you know, acclimate. But she's still a black woman.
But all in all, I feel like the best thing for this boy to do is to maybe watch a little bit of LOI, because he'll probably get rightfully offended at some things in a healthy manner. And a way that, like, he's offended, but instead of forcing him to be as sad about it, it makes him want to articulate against it. You get what I'm saying? In the form of jokes, form of rationale. Just make a formal statement.
Yeah. I don't know. Overall, I still think this is a joke. Like, I can't even take BBC News serious. I don't like the name.
Yeah, nah.
But nah,
it's crazy because you don't like the name, but they marketing to black people.
No, they. How?
You know how.
Chill out.
It's like maybe I do, but I want to know like how you know how. Like BB, how? That's gay. That's gay.
Maybe.
That's gay.
Maybe. How?
Because if I'm thinking it thinking from an angle that you're thinking of, like they marketing the niggas because it's BBC.
Honestly, I didn't think it through this much. It kind of just happened, and then I had to defend it. So I was like, I don't really got nothing for this.
Well, hey, that's how quickly gay can be put on you. You feel me? But nah, BBC. If we had more time, I would care to look it up.
White women.
I would care to look up how
they're marketing the white women. Okay,
and European white women, because it's like some European shit. But overall, man, you know, if this 10-year-old kid is watching,
or the cucks,
he finds this video, or the cucks,
could be marketing Madam 22.
Yeah. Or if Adam and Charlemagne, whoever watching this, man, hopefully y'all gain something out of this. Hopefully y'all gain some like spiritual knowledge, you know. You didn't really talk about your spiritual rocks this episode.
Because I don't have any.
Yeah, but it's something you should like bring out to the, you know, to LOY every week.
And just make some shit up.
It's just like something, but it's just like something
you want me to do.
It's something you do. It's like a new thing you do.
It's not a thing I'm doing.
It's not a thing you're doing
at all, nigga. That's why
you gonna buy a rock,
hilarious.
but you gonna buy a rock.
I really don't think about rocks until I'm come in. I'm forced to think about it again.
You lie.
Until you niggas throw the
You
names
lie,
out there.
nigga.
I swear to God.
You gonna buy a rock.
If I was gonna buy a rock, I would have bought it and would have been very proud of it. I'm not shameful of things.
First off, don't act like, nigga, I want a rock, I'm gonna buy a rock right now. That's not your mentality, nigga.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe with like other things, but not a fucking rock. I know you. Like,
Why
what
not?
are you talking about?
So if you know me, then why you keep pushing this rock shit out there?
Nah, context. I'm saying, so we're talking about buying rocks, but you see you're doing it again. But overall, I mean, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Lauren's playing with his dog and shit. You know what I mean? What else do we have to say? Oh yeah, show December 21st. It's gonna be a fucking extravaganza. Amiri, the Prophet, Noah. It's actually his birthday, December 21st. Again, y'all should pop out. North Carolina, Raleigh. Go to our page for all the info and insights on it. But as always, beautiful episode, beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? We talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? We lay some shit down. Got a little intellectual. Talk about some politics and shit. You know what we do. But if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. Mom, dad, granddad, niece, nephew. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon, $5. Please do that. You know we really need that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, J Nobles,
Tone Groove,
white man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Which we didn't introduce in the beginning.
Because y'all was worried about whooping each other's asses.
No, we was talking about. We were just discussing it. But that's how it get. You know what I'm saying?
It's just discussing it. But it is good to see how we each thought.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good to see.
But we gonna see how you fucking you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the most entertaining shit y'all seen. Nigga.
Yeah, because you can watch him in basketball, but these a little bit different. But
we gonna see.
And oh my God, if Lauren beats you, that's gonna be its own little thing. But if Lauren like beats you, like just like straight up, like God damn, like this nigga Tony, what the fuck? Like that's gonna be a thing over your head. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not too worried about it.
So it's a lot riding on it.
It kind of is.
It's all.
But I'm a victim of my success in that regards, because I've dominated so hard that like once I lose, it's like I gotta accept that. Like this is what comes with it. I'll pop that shit, you know.
But
I got you.
You get to pop the shit back. That's what comes with dominance and being on top of your game.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we gonna see. All right. It's a little bit different.
That's what comes with it.
It's a little bit different.
When you a tycoon in your industry, you know, you step out of your field, they waiting to just slice you down, nigga.
All right, I'm just saying it's a little bit different.
That's what comes with the territory. I'm used to this. But I'm excited.
It's a little bit different when a 1-2 coming to you, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But especially when one. Especially when one. Especially when one.
Nah, because I was about to talk some shit.
Especially
we was about to go for another 5.
Especially when one.
I ain't seen.
Oh, okay. But man, we gonna see. It's gonna be more footage and shit.
Especially when it's coming from a dumpling.
Yeah, especially. We gonna see. It's gonna be fun. But all in all, 3 Oak on Mondays, homeroom on Tuesdays. LOI, you've been watching. Get the fuck out of here. We out.